So, we all good and whatnot? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Alrighty. Let me check something real quick, see if it finally fucking works, and I can import into Foundry at a later time. Nope, still doesn't work. Okay, thanks D&D Beyond, making my life easy, why don't ya? Okie dokie. So, when we last left our party, you guys had wandered on into a little mining town and assisted a strange old man, goes by Old Timer, or at least that's what people call him. And he was taking care of a, fellow adventurer who had gotten beaten up by the Chaos Neurarchne corpse. Uh, After making sure she was alright and whatnot, you guys headed in and fought Chaos Neurarchne, quickly dispatching her with some very high rolls and lethal radiant vulnerability from both Richter and Sumi. Afterwards, you tried to explore the area a little bit, but ended up not finding too much and giving up, heading back out. It would be at that point you would notice the entire temple, including the village in front of it, seemed to just shimmer and vanish. Undisturbed, you guys decided to continue along your way. Uh, Traveling on till you began to hear a just mass swirling of sand. Uh, Ever the cautious one, Sumi tried to give a good look ahead and noticed what looked to be like a giant sandy whirlpool, discovering it to be magical in nature, the magic being the whirlpool will just continue for perpetuity. Uh, Noting some fish within, Kraft decided, oh hey, I'm gonna try fishing. And thus, he did. He tried fishing. At first, he was a bit unsuccessful, but about an hour later into it, he felt a sharp bite on his hand and quickly reeled up a giant snapping turtle. I forget the exact name because I don't have the booklet pulled up, but it's a big ass snapping turtle. Uh, After a long-ish fight due to the tremendously high AC of the beast, um, you guys were able to dispatch it and carve 300 gold worth of meat off of the giant turtle and continued along your way. Uh, Last session ended with the party approaching the entryway to the canyon and heading down into it. With some checks basically to determine how you would scale down. Uh, Everyone ended up passing pretty easily. Wasn't a terrible roll. And yeah, you arrived in the canyon. You would note, now that you are at the bottom of the canyon, uh, it's really lush, as if the river that is flowing within the canyon is providing uh, just ample nutrients and water uh, to the plants around the river's edge. Unlike the scorching hot desert above, it's actually kind of cool down here.
Would it receive like enough light? Is it like I'm just like imagining it in a weird way, like where it would only receive light at certain times.
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
I'm totally the person doing this. Oh, not 20.
With a critical hit. You can very easily tell that with the intensity of the desert heat and sunlight, even though the canyon's only exposed in direct sunlight for a short amount of time, the just simple act of light reflecting off the canyon walls and the intense beam of just energy coming down. Uh, the plants down here receive just about enough. It's like setting a plant under a porch, for example.
Okay.
They'll always have access to the light during the day, but never severely direct except for certain times.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just because I was thinking like if it wasn't receiving enough light, then there may be something. It's
Hmm.
receiving enough. It should.
Also, with your nature check, because it was a crit, you would note that the plant life here is all extremely lush and a tad strange, feeling rather unfitting. A more of a sort of swampy environment, despite, or like you're looking at that kind of foliage, despite the fact it appears like just a standard river.
I'll turn to the group and discuss my findings. Um,
Probably an oasis.
Anyways,
Oh, the the little token's updated. So it shows when you're muted.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
okay. Well, then shall we press on?
Mhm. I probably think so. I don't think we're quite at our supposed location.
You
Unless
indeed
this
are
is
not. You still have a couple days of travel throughout the canyon.
Does anybody want to check anything out while we're here?
I mean, if you'd like me to, I'll give it a look.
Alrighty. Give me a nature check. If you're specifically looking at plant life and whatnot. What are you looking for specifically?
I do want to before you're before you like look, I'll like point out like try to get Craft's attention, and I'll uh, be more
Hmm.
like the plant life here is strangely it does feel weird. See if you can
Plant life.
specifically check that.
Like identifying the plant life?
Because of Richter's added advice, you can also choose to make an Arcana check if you desire.
Yeah, it's definitely some. It's the same type of role, but yeah, I'll do Arcana. See if there's anything magical about this, or what magical could be. I'll do an Arcana.
Alrighty, with another
Dirty
20.
20.
um, you are able to easily determine that a similar spell to the third level spell Plant Growth has been cast upon this area. Though the casting of it appears to be one of long, long past. A
Hmm.
With a quick, just little insight into basically magic as a whole, and with Sumi basically there as I want to say inspiration, but that's not the word.
Druid intuition.
As a
Yeah,
reference.
yeah, with Sumi as a reference, thank you, Kat. Um, you would be able to determine that this is a very, very ancient form of the spell plant growth, uh, not commonly cast by anyone nowadays, and
Hmm.
that the plant life here is also sharing this uh, ancient semblance to it.
Huh. Old ass fucking plants
Maybe a
from old.
dryad cast it trying to keep whatever it was growing from alive.
Yeah, but wouldn't a dryad be in like a forest that it needed to
I
protect?
mean, before this was a desert.
Why? Oh,
It's a fair point. It could have been. We don't know what it was before it was a desert.
This could have been it trying to keep whatever it was part of alive.
hmm.
Obviously
I mean, you
failing.
did say these are older plants. So It's a very high likelihood.
Are there any
Dinosaur dryad.
Are there any
But
trees?
as long as there's nothing dangerous, I don't think we should disturb it.
Are there any?
Yes, there.
Right.
One question at a time, please. Crafts first. Yes, there are trees all over the place.
Okay, see, so if there are trees, then maybe you're right. Maybe
Are
there
there
is a
any
dryad.
fallen logs or stumps?
You would notice a few here and there.
Am I able, like, can I kind of use their size and kind of gauge how old this area is?
Go ahead and give me a nature check at advantage.
I'm gonna lean over to Richter and be like, I'm gonna be honest. I thought she was gonna ask the tree how old it is.
Is a
that possible?
possibility.
I'm
Speak with
just gonna,
plants.
I'm gonna like just like not even like look, not even like turn to him. Like, is that possible?
With another super high fantastic roll of a 23, Sumi, you were able to judge that the foliage here is not relatively old per se. It's more so that it's an ancient specimen that's been recently grown up to its age. The oldest fallen log around here being around 50 years.
Okay, so it's just old stuff that got grown. Old seeds that got grown, basically.
That's what you're determining, yes.
Mm.
Well,
There might be someone watching this place then.
It also means that there could be something much more interesting about the stuff here. Well, interesting comparatively.
well, if no one's here and nothing's happening, we might as well continue and we can do something on the way back.
I was about to say the same thing.
I'd rather avoid dealing with whoever's grove this is, or seems to have been.
Let's
Fair
not get
enough.
into let's not get into extra danger.
Right.
At least
Alright.
while we don't know how many potions we're gonna need.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Granted, I haven't used any, so if you guys need some.
I don't think any of us have used any, but I'll like saving them.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys have been able to easily dispatch everything you've run into pretty effectively. The only person taking any damage, I think, was during the Nararkne fight, and y'all were able to down her before using a potion.
yeah. But yeah. We'll leave this. We'll leave this for something later. Maybe they'll come back and we'll see them.
Do we have a place we can mark it, or like I can just look at crafts. Why don't you mark it in your journal? We can mark it in your notes. We can check it out on
Yeah.
the way back.
Yeah.
I
guess I'll
would
write
like to
some of the stuff
state,
down.
this spans on for as far as you can see down the canyon.
Oh. I'm sorry, I must have misunderstood
Oh,
that.
I thought this was like a little section.
No,
Yeah,
I said
same.
it's river, not oasis.
Wait,
Oh, okay. So it's completely along the road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In terms of width, you're looking at like at the entry point y'all are at, the narrowest point being about 100 feet across.
huh.
Can,
Subi will turn to Richter. And yes, I can speak to plants, though I don't prefer to.
I would ask why, but I don't know if I want to know. But I do have another question. Has any of us
Go ahead.
checked the water to see if it's different? I'm not saying drink it. I'm just saying, has any
You
of us
are
checked?
free to touch the
I
water.
could. Yeah, I'll touch the water.
Don't touch the water. Just
I'm touching the
just
water. Just
don't touch
sippy.
the water.
I'm gonna stick my hand in and get a little sippy.
Do you touch the water?
Your hyper-realistic hand.
Hyper realistic, man. My hand just turns into a little hose. You just.
Do you touch the water?
Yeah, I'm gonna touch the water.
It's nice and cool.
Yeah, see?
It's all fun and games till the water touches back.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, it's a water weird.
Oh, I was just more worried that like something about the water could have been causing this.
What was gonna happen to me?
Causing all plants to grow.
Am I gonna grow luscious hair? Like what?
I don't
if
know.
anything,
Let's
I'm
just
not
keep
smart.
going.
maybe it'll bring you back.
It's okay, we're not doing that bit again, Nathan.
What? Oh,
Giving a bald person a full head of hair.
Hey, that was your
it's like,
guys'.
like I think I might have said Richard's favorite comment. I don't know. I'm not smart.
Who's gonna make a comment, but he'll
I
barf.
mean, we can if we wanted to test the rejuvenation factor of this water, maybe pushing you in will get a reaction. Maybe you'll grow some skin back.
Jimmy's
I
gonna
really
continue
don't.
walking.
I'm just gonna start walking as I'm like, I really don't want to do that.
Ah. Huh, all right, let's keep going.
All that pops up in Richter's mind is just literal skin on bones.
You know what? Now, as we're walking, I'm gonna do detect magic on myself.
Alright.
Cast that to look around to see if there's any if there's any like active flowing magic that's like if there's something fueling this area.
With detect magic, you would basically cast it, then immediately sense just surrounding you from all sides is this just constant flow of the ancient plant growth.
Like the spell is in the water.
The spell is all throughout the plant life, and you're able to determine that it's coming from the ground itself, below the plant life, carrying on deep into the canyon. As for a source, you are unable to note one at this time.
Hmm. Well, it's coming from somewhere, but it's coming not coming from the water. It's coming from the
Could
dirt.
be a can. It could be a cave underneath.
Possible.
It'd be very
Or if we
deep.
go, or if we keep traveling through the canyon, there might be something there.
Fair enough. All right. I guess we'll keep going.
Alrighty. So you continue on down the canyon, and who's leading right now?
Sniper in
Probably
the
me.
back.
What was that, Nathan?
Probably me.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
You begin to sense that
My eye
something's a
hole.
tad off
What about a
in the
passive
area.
16?
If he rolls below a 16, then I'll give Sumi the information. Okay.
You got half.
I'll send you a message real quick.
With one eye
Oh.
open.
I was about to say, like, mine's only 14. Dang it.
Yeah,
Why
he
did I
would have had also a 16, but he only has one of his eyes looking forward. The other one's looking back.
Why did like my brain when I said with one eye open like that, but then the other half of my brain, other half of my brain went with eye open. I'm like, shut up, shut up, you.
I send a message.
What do you think made that track? She's gonna go over to this huge track by a fallen tree.
Mm,
I'd like to investigate and try and see if I recognize it.
Give me a survival check.
advantage.
While they're doing this, I'll make sure I'll turn around. I'll watch everyone's back.
With a 21. You're able to determine that whatever made this was a large, thankfully, herbivore. But as for the track itself, you can't say that you've ever seen this in your life. You would be unable to recognize it despite the high roll. You would, however, note that the tracks seem to continue onwards into the canyon.
Does it perhaps have a long neck or horns?
You would not be able to tell that with that roll.
Well,
Am I able?
guys,
Am I
it's
able to use
dinosaur
my
time.
Am I able to mimic the shape of the footprint using my body?
The footprint is
Fills it in
larger than
like the
you are.
plaster.
What do you mean the footprint is larger than I am? I can literally liquefy.
You have fun with
But
that. Sumi
that doesn't.
continues
But that
on.
doesn't mean you can.
It would basically be like filling a bucket.
Oh,
I kind of want to just passively ritual cast speak with
I was thinking
animals
more.
as we go, just to kind of
I was
have that
thinking more
prepared.
of like a. I was thinking of like a mold, like one of those
Yeah, but it's a little bit bigger.
paleontologist molds. No, it's a big. It's big. It's far bigger than that. I see.
Okay, and
Basically, for you to be able to uh, fill the track, you would be basically melting your entire self down to fill the track.
Yeah. Oh no, that was the joke I was going for. Was to me to just go.
I
Like
know what kind of track it is. It's a me-sized track.
if I fit, I
um,
fit.
I'll stay in the box still, but I'm gonna probably keep more close attention on up in the sky since we have other people looking forward.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
It really is a dino druid, isn't it? If he looks through his scope, would he have advantage?
21.
The advantage would be for looking out in the distance, if you're trying to spot something. If you're just looking through
Scanning
your
in
scope,
area.
yeah, if you're just scanning with your scope, I would say that's straight up disadvantage on the off chance you look into the sun.
That's kind of what my thought. What my thought was is like if I'm trying to find something specific or trying to look at something specific, I'll use my scope. But if nobody's called anything out specifically, then I'm just gonna scan without my scope. But 21.
Uh, you would notice while scanning around something odd off in the distance, pulling up your scope to look at it. Uh, you would note a sort of like strange leathery creature sitting up in a tree, appearing avian in variety. You would note that despite being avian, it does not have any feathers on it. In fact, it's got a large pickaxe like head.
Uh,
I told you.
hey, guys, I'm seeing something. Something in the tree far off. Looks avian, but no feathers.
So a bat?
I guess last thing, what else I can tell is a pickaxe-like head and a little and leathery-looking skin.
What is it, a homuncule? Sumi moment, to be honest.
Oh, I'm just like I'm just slow and look over and I'm like, huh?
The the things that are put together from random scraps because it has a pickaxe on its head, you know?
My brain just decided to
Yes,
derail
but
super hard. It's like it's a homunca, a homosexual. No, that's not it.
It's got tips.
the, a featherless avian.
With leathery skin and a pickaxe. Was it pickaxe-shaped head, Paul?
Yes, a pickaxe like head.
Me
A
sitting in my
pickaxe-like head.
corner smiling.
That sounds more like a carnivore more than anything. An exclusive carnivore. One
I
that
mean,
Is it? Can
one
I
that
tell
shouldn't
from
be
this
around.
distance if it's big enough to make this track, or if it made this track?
With your perception check, you would note that the creature has relatively small feet for its size.
now are the
No.
feet small because they're tiny or because of the distance?
I'm just gonna
Because they're tiny.
and bad news. Looks like it's not the thing that made this track.
I was not worried about that part.
Well, I
But that
mean,
also
it's
is
not
more than one.
attacking us, so let's keep going. And if we get within range, I can try talking to it.
Is it on our path to, or that we would continue on?
It would simply be something you had noticed off in the distance.
Okay.
The way your trail currently goes, you're following along the river, since that was the advice that Rico and Wilfred had given you.
All right. Well, it looks like we're not going to run into it. So And if we do find something, I'll leave it to you to talk it out.
Yeah.
All
As
right.
long as we're alert of that thing, we'll be fine. I look at like me, me and Sumi and Richter, and then look at Mel and I'll be like, he'll be fine.
I won't eat them. So y'all continuing on your way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do have one more.
Mhm.
So, is this area? Is there like a wall near us? Just
Now that you are venturing into the canyon itself, it is about 500 feet across.
okay. All right,
You've
that's
It
my
been
only
seems
able
question.
to
to
climb the wall.
continue about that width.
Start thinking 3D now.
Wait, how tall is the wall?
Uh, Here, let me just get a measurement real quick. Okay. Uh, I'm using the Grand Canyon for scale, so I don't really have a specific one. You're looking about anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 feet.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Dear Lord.
Honestly, I thought it was gonna be like 100, 200 feet tall.
Yeah, same. I was like, he's gonna pull out a 500 feet and shock us. No, it's 5,000.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a canyon, not just a crevice.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that does make sense. I mean, like, it would even take Richter like days to climb that.
Anyway, we continue
It did
on.
take y'all a few hours to climb down it, so
That's fair. All right, I'm good to continue.
already. Sorry, I had to skip a song. This was making me go deaf despite being at 1% volume. um, as you continue onwards into the canyon, whoever would like to at this point, since you were deep enough within, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Me when my 16 fails.
It's more
I can
so,
give someone.
are you actively looking for it, or just want it to show up in peripherals?
I can give someone advantage if they have higher than 4. Okay.
With an
18.
18, still good enough. You would note a lot more of the tracks within the area being of similar size, as well as one of a large. I need to get an exact.
Is it like a
A
rounded track?
large three-toed track.
Was the herbivore like a really rounded kind of looking track?
Yes.
Maybe they're elephants.
In terms of with your quick guess, you would be able to easily determine. The creature is very similar to an elephant, but unfortunately is not. Maybe
Maybe
some
it's a
sort
weird
of
elephant.
weird elephant. Yeah.
Mm.
Crafts, you know a lot of stuff. What is it?
I mean, if it ain't from where I'm from, and I'm a bit of a loss, but I could try.
Metal, can you look anything up?
I will say there's only one person who should not be looking it up, and oddly enough, it's the person most qualified for the job. If Crafts were to make a history check on it, it would be at disadvantage.
Well, giving it a go.
And
Hey,
before the 20
Metal,
anyway.
scan! Scan those prints. Tell us whose feet those are.
18.
Regardless of the penalty, he still rolls an 18. That is certified intelligence moment.
Brain-ish?
As Cat had called and said a couple times, these are in fact tracks of a long forgotten beast known as a dinosaur.
Hmm.
As for the specific ones, you are not able to tell, but the large three-toed one, following the herbivore tracks, you were able to easily determine is a very ancient carnivore known as the Tyrannosaurus rex.
Hmm. Oh, that's bad.
What?
Paul.
Ah,
I'll point
Would
at one of the footprints and be like, that one's a meat eater.
would Richter know what a dinosaur?
I would assume not.
I would assume not as well.
Yeah,
Dinosaurs were
that's okay.
far before any of your times.
Plus, I don't think there was a ton of archaeology.
That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to like.
That
What
one's
is
a
it
really
like? What is it like a
that one.
cockatrice or something?
Uh, um,
I would like to note
mm,
that the footprint, much like the herbivore ones, is almost your size. It's a little smaller than the herbivores you had seen, but
uh,
still enormous.
how do I put this into a term for creatures that you know? Oh, you know the boulette that we fought?
Yeah.
This thing is bigger than the boulette.
Okay, so we can just.
Stands on two legs. Uh,
And you said this thing's a meat
really
eater?
big hit, and it's a meat eater. Yes.
Well, I mean, if it's that big, we're probably not much of a meal to it. So,
They're not picky. They're also very dumb. So they're again not picky.
how do you know this much about them?
Yeah,
If you
don't.
seem
Aren't
so
these also?
unsure.
Didn't you?
Because he
You
rolled a
did.
high history check.
No,
I rolled
didn't
a
you say
high.
that these are ancient things?
Yes, these are
Ancient
ancient creatures.
from here, sure, yeah.
That's why I'm asking him. Like him. Why would he? Like in Richter's opinion, why would he know?
I've read a book.
All right.
Says the super smart character to the two potentially illiterate ones.
I read a
Did
book
it
once,
have, like,
and it
pictures?
yeah yeah it did have a picture.
Turns out it was like one of those kids' books.
It probably was.
And if you're wondering, the whole reason I give Crafts disadvantage is because where he comes from, it's basically the heavy future. Like, those
Yeah.
are an afterthought.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, in the heavy future, they probably had, like, full-on recreations of them.
we technically are capable of going. We are technically capable of going to a quote unquote pocket dimension that is the past.
So anyway, I guess we'll just keep going.
Yeah, just keep an eye out for the best way I can describe it are giant
I'll be right back.
lizards.
I mean, you can feel a dragon walking. You can feel an elephant walking. We're probably gonna notice it before it notices us.
Hopefully. We've been rolling too good for too long.
I mean, in our other campaign earlier today, we got like, what, 3 or 4 ones in a row?
I got 3 or 4 ones in a row.
Too good for too
Damage
long.
and to hit.
An NPC with 4 health was half health because of a min roll for Ice Knife.
Cries.
It worked out though, I sniped her from 300 feet away. Not lethally. Anyway, we're continuing.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're really so worried about this, Richter could just climb up the side and get a little bit more of an aerial view while we go. But he stepped away, so... Sure.
Well,
We can just continue as is.
yeah. Just we'll just keep an eye out and a feel out
So if you know what one of them was, what were the other two?
Oh, I don't remember what those are. I just the the carnivorous one eats the other ones
I'm back.
We were saying
sometimes.
you could walk on the wall to
Come
get
back.
an aerial view.
Okay. I'll
Why am I pulling a Titanfall?
Not you.
Oh.
Not
everything's about you, Crafts.
where's the closest wall to me compared to me?
You're looking at about 200-ish feet away. Uh, basically going out of view of the river due to the heavy foliage.
Alright, just want me to go by myself, or do you want me to come, or does anybody want to come with? Or should we all go together?
I mean, he can walk on the wall and we can just move 100 feet over so we're in the middle. We can see the river, but we can also hear him. If no one has any more comments.
I'm good. I'll be.
Seems like that's what we're doing, I guess.
Yeah. Guess we're just
And
gonna.
then we continued, like we have been, walking.
Yeah, we'll continue walking, just keeping an eye out. Kraft is seeing many signals here that he's just like,
Hmm.
hmm, possible pterodon, dinosaur feet.
Sorry, I'm really back this time.
I'm gonna make a quick BRB. I need to grab some real quick.
Yeah.
We continue walking.
You continue walking. As you continue on walking, you begin to hear a sort of loud boom, 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 boom from abed.
This is when we be a lot more careful, guys. This is when we be a lot more careful.
Can Richter not see what it is?
Is Richter making the
Am,
long detour
am I?
over?
Well, I'm assuming he's up on the wall, right?
For Richter to go over and get up there, he would basically be out of
Yeah, and
or he'd always be
you,
firing at long range.
you said that it was 200 feet from the river, so we could just move 100 feet to split the difference, see the river, see him, and he could be on the wall. We discussed this.
Yeah, but he's talking about that it's a disadvantage range for him.
Yeah,
Well, I
Richter
think.
would be
I mean, we're
long
not
shotting if
shooting
he
it.
went for
Yeah, I
anything.
think
Yeah, I'm
right now
saying, but if it
we're
is
just trying
to
I,
see.
I would also like to say I still do have Speak with Animals ritual casted.
Yes, yes. Alrighty. So Richter is staying over at the walls? Yes. Taking a few minutes
Also,
to climb up the walls.
can I, like, am I able to tell how far it is with the tremor sense?
With the tremor sense, it is not showing up within your range yet. Uh, I don't know if Richter would be able to hear it or not. He probably would be able to. So Richter, go ahead and give me a perception check, as you would notice this as well from the wall. And about how high are you climbing up the wall?
to. I would say 50 feet at first. 13.
And before
With
he gets
a
pecked by a bird and falls to his death.
with a 13.
Should I do like 20? I mean, like, how tall is the tree?
You're cutting out real bad.
It's. I think I know this. Give me a Is that a little bit better?
Yes.
Okay. How tall are the trees?
You're looking at a range from 20 to 40 feet.
Okay, then 50 feet is fine because I want to be able to see over the trees.
All right. Unfortunately, with a 13, you would not be able to notice it, but you would be able to tell from the general direction it's coming from. You'd be able to note that it is a large creature, not nearly as massive as described, making its way along the riverbank.
Is it heading for me or the party? Or either or neither?
It's heading along the river itself.
Okay.
If you want to remain hidden, then everyone will need to make a stealth check.
I mean, I'm fine with just moving away. If we have 200 feet to work with, just move the other 100 feet to the side. To
I'm
avoid.
saying you are within range of you will be noticed.
What I need to
Well,
stealth is
No, you're up on a wall.
okay. Just wanted to make sure.
oh boy.
And if anybody on the ground wants to make a perception check, they are free to.
Are we stealthing or
Or
perceiving?
Would you say that this is rocky terrain?
Where you currently are? No.
Damn.
4.
That's a 4.
Is that perceiving or is that's stealth, isn't it?
That looks like stealth. Metal
Dirty
goes
20.
to. You've got disadvantage too, Mr. Heavy Armor.
Heavy armor, but it's my special armor.
Still says you have disadvantage. Only the infiltrator gives you.
Oh, that's right. It is the infiltrator that gives me that. Well, never mind. The exact same thing.
I said dirty 20 slap.
What can I do? I'm made for rocky terrain.
I'm gonna
hard
attempt to perceive.
Yeah, I'd also like to.
There it is.
Crass is looking the wrong direction.
I'm hiding, but I don't know where I'm looking.
Sumi's looking the
Sumi's
way Crafts is looking.
staring through the underbrush. You can see movement ahead, but you can't quite make out what it is.
What is it?
I don't know. There's trees in the way.
Okay, we're not looking for trees though, so I don't know why you're looking at a tree.
There are trees in
Crafts,
the
you're
way.
looking at the ground, by the way.
Can we have help from Snake Wife?
Oh right, she's here too. She should probably make that stealth check.
Look what you've done. Look what you've done. You have ousted her. You have ousted her.
OMG, we're twinsies!
And she'll also try and make a perception check.
11 stealth gain.
Carol will give a shrug, uncertain as to what it is, trying to hide as well.
It's hot out. No think, too hot.
Chada.
And with your passive perception, you'd be able to hear the creature is starting to head towards your direction.
Maybe.
Noticing the grinding of metal gears as metal tries to hide.
Would I be able to notice that it's heading towards them?
Go ahead and give me a perception check again. This time it will be at advantage since I imagine you're using your scope to look just
yeah.
ahead of the party.
Yeah, just look at the party just to see what's happening.
With a 15, you would be able to notice the creatures approaching. What you're looking at is about 5 or so feet taller than most of the party members, as three large reptilian creatures are heading towards them.
Sumi's gonna
Okay,
speak up. Oh, JK.
No, you can. You can go ahead.
Do what you're gonna do.
Before Richter was gonna do anything, he was probably gonna start climbing down the wall, so he could get in range, so he's not firing a disadvantage. Because I think he's still like 100 feet plus 50 feet in the air.
Yeah, at bare minimum, it's saying you were on the ground firing, you'd be firing at well over 150.
Yeah. So I can't really do anything. And wait, and it's already noticed them. So I'll just yell out what it is. It's three large reptilian beasts, you said?
You're yelling this? Yes?
So I was trying to confirm before I
Yes.
sorry. Just gonna yell as loud as I can. It's three large reptilian beasts!
And with Richter's cry, that's initiative. As they are all now completely aware of everyone's presence.
How is
What do you mean? What the fuck did I do?
Save for Crass, who rolled a 20.
Ah!
Sumi's gonna say to them, "We're just passing through."
I will ask that initiative be rolled first.
Ah, I clicked into when I was trying to click shift.
Oh,
+3, thank you.
Min than Max.
No. That.
No, me.
Oh yeah, that's what I say.
I'm gonna use my boots of the vigilant.
Also, this is a new day, right? Yeah, because we just camped. Everyone has inspiration.
Yes.
Well,
If I could spell anything right lately, that would just be a dream come true. What'd I roll on that third one? Literally bottom of the pack, top of the pack, middle of the pack. Like, come on. And let's see. Lastly, we got Kara. Let's see. There. Yeah, yeah. What's with the typing and initiative? Okay. I see.
Oh, it's
Alrighty.
aloes.
Yeah, that looks like a taco on the left.
As three large Allosaurus walk into view. Their gaze now upon the group in front of them.
There are geese? No.
Stares at Sumi.
Yes, 2 apparently.
It seems a hunting party had run into you. The T-Rex firing a fucking laser. No, the Allo firing a laser.
But yeah, she'll speak up to them. We're just passing through. Tee.
Alright. I will allow a persuasion when your turn comes around. As for now, the Allo seem to be holding back, keeping an eye on the group. Sort of like judging if you guys are food or not, or if you're worth the effort. So Allo number 2 will be taking the dodge action. Kara, hearing Sumi's plea, will also be holding her action. For when they approach, she will strike with her staff.
So apparently a friend gave my sister a copy of Sonic Underground. She gave it to me. I'm like, thanks. They didn't want it. They had to give it away. It's just the fact that, because it's just like, bro, nobody wants to watch it, like, for real. Like, I don't want to watch it. It's not good. I tried getting into it, watching it again.
Alrighty. Sumi, your turn.
Let me roll persuasion.
How are you persuading the Allos?
Am I able to? I mean, let's see. Cutely looks through bag. Do I? We don't taste good, and there's no point to hunt us. It would be a waste of energy.
The Allo is reasonably confused as to you understanding, or as to understanding, that you being able to speak the language of dinosaurs. And we will have all 3 of them roll insight on you. Sort of just determining if it's what you're saying is truthful or not. They all failed. What the fuck is with that one Allo?
It's a little slow.
I believe it, boss. They speak the truth.
One's like really suspicious. The other one's like, I think she's telling the
They
truth.
don't like eating meat. They get eat big. I say about a dollar that would I mean, to be fair.
I didn't hear a word of that.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. The dino who eats children, looking at small things? To be fair, it was kind of big to eat children, but you know.
The Allo will not look necessarily aggressive. They're more so just observing at the moment.
Holds out hand like it's a dog. No, I'm not actually.
Crunch.
It'd be funny though.
Alrighty, there was your action or your bonus action.
We'll say bonus. I think for my action, I'm gonna hold action, and if they attack, I will. They're in front of us, right? All 3 of them?
They're about 60 feet away from you.
Okay.
Sort of like doing the Jurassic Park circling their prey thing.
Okay.
Though you are uncertain of their intentions, they do not appear to be directly hostile at this moment.
If they move within 30 feet and they're acting aggressive, I'm gonna use Scorching Ray.
Not wrong.
So yeah.
Alrighty. After swimming goes a metal.
What?
Do I get Aloe as a wild shape? I don't remember the CR.
It is a
Ew.
large beast CR2. So, no, you would not be able to.
So did you say it was my turn or no?
Yes.
Okay.
They're currently
So
just looking at us. Well,
that's
I
it.
mean,
Just
They are observing,
What are you
judging.
gonna do, Middle? You're gonna swing and ask questions second?
I don't know. I've never had to not fight before.
You have had to not fight, and you immediately ran into fight and then realized we weren't backing you up.
I don't remember, therefore it didn't happen.
This literally happened last session. Actually, no, session before.
This one fucking comment. Oh, this motherfucker just a bipedal alligator.
yeah, and
You say that like it's a good thing.
issue.
Issue.
Skissue. Skill issue.
Hmm.
Skissue.
Skissue.
It's not like
Legend.
you said an issue like you had like an actual issue.
I don't know. I could fucking use dancing lights. Make a little pretty show of it. I don't know.
You could
You can
always
hold your action.
Yeah, you could always hold your action.
I
They
guess
get
I'll
too
hold my
close
action.
without the wop.
I'll just hold my action then.
Alrighty. What are you holding specifically?
Whack, I guess, with
If they walk into range
let's
hostile?
let's say toy hammer and shield equipped.
Nod. Alrighty, holding your action, ticking on down, goes to Allo number 3. Allo number 3 is going to be sort of like looking between number 2 and then the group. I will. And the Allo, not knowing what to do, is going to just stay back and start backing off into the bushes. If it's got its leader concerned, then something must be up. After Allo number 2 goes a Richter number 1.
What happened to Richter number 2?
He came in from the top ropes!
I'm gonna use a bonus action to do a perception on like our area going forward, so I know what it looks like, so I can get down from the mountain and then go see if I need to.
If you were to, when you had yelled out, you had, were moving down the mountain, so I will say you were at, if you went all the way down, then you are currently 10 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that makes.
To be fair, you did say you were coming towards us when you yelled it out.
No, that is completely fair. I completely forgot about that. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, honestly, it doesn't seem like we're gonna be violent, and Richter's only good at one type of situation. So, do you think I should just head back up the wall and keep an eye out for anything bigger? Or at least maybe maybe go back up so I can watch the path ahead. I'll use my movements to climb 30 feet back on the wall, higher on the wall. Use my my bonus action to do a perception check on the area farther down the river, down our path, since we're pretty much following the river.
Okay.
Just so I can return to the party with some news, and then I will go from there.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
11. Great.
With an 11, you don't see many dinosaurs in the area. What you do notice is basically all the activity just seems to be from the river itself. Just some fish up ahead, but other than that, it looks relatively clear.
It's like Richter in universe, not knowing that was a low roll, is gonna go back. Is gonna use his bone. Is gonna go back down.
We can roll it as Richter is concerned about the Allosaurus around his party, is half-heartedly looking.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna use my my action to dash and go back down the wall, and then I'll end my turn.
Back down the wall. After Richter, we're ticking on down, go to Crafts.
Well, I mean, it looks like they're backing off, and I'm currently unnoticed somehow.
The Invisi-Slime.
Am
It goes
I like...
clear.
That's the thing, is I can't do that. I'd have to
Why not?
spit out. I'd have to spit out all the pigment in my body. So
Oh.
there'd just be a pile of purple on the fucking floor.
You drank the Grimace shake.
We tried to go
Ah! This is what
He's
happens
just
when
a
you
fucking
survive.
dead jellyfish.
Are you saying that crafts could be gene blue?
What? Yeah, we literally we dye ourselves. We literally consume dye to change our color. We just do it based off
Yeah, I
of
bet you
preference.
consume dye.
Yeah, I do consume dye.
So if we can
I
gather
say
enough
with
dye
the
from
D6 in
oh
my
no,
chest.
we need to find like a rainbow dye just to make you cast rainbow permanently.
No,
Homosexual.
I would just have to eat a bunch of them. That's how it works. We just color ourselves by eating dye, and then we just let it spread through our body. If I wanted to be rainbow colored, I would just have to eat them in order.
He's going for the tie-dye bucket. Stop him.
Granted, the colors wouldn't stay; they would eventually meld, and I'd probably just turn brown or gray.
Like more of a
Flag
skill
flying.
issue.
Anyway, I mean, in this scenario, how far are the Allosaurs from me?
They're 60 feet out.
All right, then I'm not too bothered by this. I'm going to hold my position and just kind of wait on their action. And if they start charging forward, then I'm gonna interpose myself between them and us, or yeah, and them and everyone else. I'll put myself in the middle.
Alrighty. Are you coming out of hiding?
If if they decide to if they do decide to come after us, then yes. If not, then I'm gonna keep waiting and hiding, and then use my surprise to my advantage.
Alrighty. After Crafts ticks on down to Ella number 1, I'm just gonna roll an intelligence save for this fucker. This poor fucker. He ain't too bright. He's Mr. I've been rolling nothing but ones. As expected. He's just gonna be looking the wrong direction altogether. seemingly focused off in the distance on Richter, who had screamed out their Allosaur here. Or big lizards.
Why do my scraps talk?
The fuck was that? Alrighty. Ticking
More
down, the
sore creepy
initiative
bones.
goes back around. Allosaur number 2 will be staring directly at Sumi.
Stairs.
Sorry, it's clearing my throat, then cleared my throat again. The Allosaur will kind of just look down at you. You speak. Why?
Because I understand.
It'll squint, not understanding what you just meant.
We're going to keep going now.
The Allosaur will turn, nod to one, then swat the other with its tail and leave the area.
To the group. See? Easy peasy.
Alrighty. End of initiative as the
I always
Allosaurs are walking
forget
off.
if with Speak with Animals you make the animal sounds or you talk in common or whatever, but they understand.
You make the animal sounds.
Sumi's just hissing and growling at him.
Sumi sounds like an alligator. An enhanced alligator.
I guess we're just walking back over it this time.
Sumi just confidently continues with the others.
Crisis averted.
Return with what?
I said crisis averted. You wait
Yeah.
for Kra, or you wait for Richter to return. I take it.
Yeah.
I don't know where he is. She's just assuming he's walking on the wall.
Richter comes back over, and you guys continue along your way. Do you head back to the river, or just continue going through the jungle area?
I mean,
didn't notice
keeping the
anything
river in
along-
sight. I think it would be best to walk along the line, not in the open by the river, but not super far in the jungle. Just so if we need to get out of the way of something on the riverbank, we can, but it also makes it just so we're harder to spot. I mean, I don't know how long the riverbank is. Is it like 50 feet or like 5 feet?
It's about 30,
Between
40.
between the tree line and the water.
Yeah, about 30, 40.
I mean,
It's like a sort of sandy dirt.
if there's enough room to maneuver around, I don't see why we couldn't move on the bank then. I thought it was a much smaller thing.
You would note from the tracks that the aloe were pretty much doing the same thing, walking along the larger riverbank.
Yeah.
It seems that the river itself is a pretty good highway through this canyon.
Yeah, might as well use the path of least resistance then, if we have room.
Alrighty.
Sounds good to me.
You continue along your way, going through the canyon, noting here and there, there are like, sorry, just trying to describe the right word. Every now and then you'll notice some just dinosaurs minding their own business. The large feathered thing that Richter had noted before, you see swoop down and yoink a couple fish up out of the water before flying back up to its nest, keeping an eye on your group the entire time.
You did pterodon.
But besides that, it is relatively quiet.
Hmm.
It is safe to assume, with your passive insights, that the Allosaur probably, or the pack of Allosaur probably scared off a good bit of the stuff in the area.
Hmm.
What if we had Allosaur friends? Anyway, continuing.
Continuing along. Let's see. So Richter would be at the back of the pack. Richter, you begin to feel something, sort of like dragging back your foot a little bit as you're walking.
I'll turn to look back at it.
You turn to look back, and a little, about, trying to think of a good
Comfy,
size.
comfy, comfy.
No. Uh, a little, sort of similar to what you had seen before. A little feathered lizard is trying to like snap at your heel. Upon looking back to see it, it'll shriek and then take off into the grass or the grasses.
I'm just gonna look like the back of my shoe that's most likely ripped up and be like, really?
It is very safe to assume that this thing was trying to sneak up and bite your Achilles heel, but having no tendons or
It
skin,
kind of just went right through.
you kind of just
That's
panicked when you
funny.
turned to look at it.
It's like it didn't. It's like it didn't yelp in pain. Why? Just looked at me calmly.
I'm like, who's in the back? Oh yeah.
All right. I'm not. I'll just be. I'll like Richter will just like laugh and then continue on.
Alright. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. uh, Carrying on throughout the I'm fucking I'm just gonna call it like the ancient canyon because I really can't think of a good word for it. Uh,
Yeah.
Carrying on throughout the ancient canyon. Uh, I need to check something real quick. Oh, okay. If I could find said creature, it would make my life easier.
Fuck, why was this sent to me? Because I found it funny, that's why. And it goes right above the meme I posted earlier in the day. But I repented.
Sumi, with your fox-like ears, you begin to pick up a just light chittering from uh, off slightly into the underbrush.
Yeah.
I was muted. Do I understand the chittering? Speak with animals, teehee.
You would note that the speak with animals is not picking up the language per se.
Hmm.
It appears to be a very, very, very broken Sylvan.
Oh, this is worrying. To me, out of character, this is worrying, but in character, in Sylvan, she'll kind of speak up and say, What was that?
You'll hear a soft squeak as something tears off into the underbrush.
Sumi shrugs it off. Probably a fairy.
Alrighty. Carrying on after another couple of minutes, you begin to hear the chittering again.
With tremor sense, can I tell if it's close or?
With your tremor sense, and it being only about 30-ish feet away at max, you would be able to tell that there is a tiny creature sort of watching you from the underbrush. With further focusing in on the area, you would note about 3 or 4 of them.
What are they?
With tremor sense, you would only be able to detect their
okay.
movement.
So how close are they?
They are along the riverbank, about 30 feet off.
Oh, so like ahead of
Or like they're at the entryway to the jungle portion.
so they're at the tree line?
Yes, thank you.
She's gonna just stay with the group but look over and ask again. What was that?
Once again, you hear the panic squeak as you see the little critters tearing off into the forest.
Is something happening?
Something is in the brush trying to say something in Sylvan. There's a lot of them. They're very small. Probably fairies or something. Which is odd though. Usually they make themselves known and try and do something, but
Mm-hmm.
shrug.
I mean,
Once noticed they run off quick enough, so not much of an issue.
mm-hmm. Are we bothered by these things, or?
No.
Alright, then. As
Yeah,
long as we keep an eye out for him, I think we'll be
Would
fine.
Richter have been able to feel them too?
Richter does not have tremor sense anymore.
Oh right, JK.
I
You
can
got
climb
this.
wall.
So yeah, I guess we just continue walking along the shore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you continue walking along the shore, you begin to hear the chittering once more, as you note that now there are 6 or 7 of the little creatures.
Now there's more of them.
Hmm.
There was 1 and then 4 and now there's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Have they run off yet?
Not yet. Sumi's like staring at them. Even though she can't see them.
Where are they?
Across from us in the tree line.
Maybe it's some kind of territory of theirs.
She'll speak up in Sylvan. Come out.
Roll a persuasion. You hear this time everyone hears a panic shriek as the little creatures dart off into the forest again.
Sumi shrugs. Continues.
Well, that didn't seem to work that well.
Actually, she'll stop. She's gonna go see if there was like any fairy dust left behind or any tracks now that they've run off.
No fairy dust.
Alright. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Alright. I'm surprised Craft doesn't also want to investigate. $19, I don't need his help. I'm looking for Faye.
Looking around, you see very tiny footprints. To describe the size, sort of like rat-sized footprints, taking off in all directions into the dense forest.
Maybe they have mounts? She'll just go back to the others.
Hmm?
What'd you find?
Looks like they have mounts or something. There were a bunch of small footprints, like a rat or mouse.
Weird. So, nothing to be worried about. Right?
What was connected to that creature that tried to bite my ankle?
Well, I mean, fairies can be a problem, especially. Metal, you good?
Yeah, Middle, you okay over there?
Yeah.
He's defragmenting his hard drive.
He sounded like he was like the fucking
Breaking
Call of Duty
apart.
Black Ops. No, he sounded like the Black Ops zombies, like slowly writhing. I'm like, okay.
But yeah. Uh, they're not usually a problem, but if there's something that makes them keep gathering in groups trying to ambush us, that is a problem. Because they only run off when I talk to them. But they keep gathering each time. It could simply be an illusion, but I don't think they'd leave footprints if they were an illusion.
That is correct. Unless it was
also
a
probably
specific
fair.
type of illusion.
We do also have to probably think about why they're probably doing this. They could be trying to, like you said, possibly attack us, or they could just
They're
be
probably trying to lure us. That's why I stay over here until they run away.
And I say we don't fall for it. If anything, we really want to check it out. We can check it on the way back.
I didn't plan to. So anyway, I guess we continue.
Indeed.
Continuing onwards, you would note that the canyon begins to split off in a bunch of different directions, but following the instructions you were given, you continue down the largest path. You would note that off in the distance of one of the branching paths, you would see a creature with an extremely long neck picking at a tree.
Oh.
That's the herbivore.
Now, is it a brachii or an apple?
It's a brontosaurus.
What is that?
A absolutely massive, well, like how they're all described, like a massive sort of reptilian creature. It seems to be towering over the trees, keeping an eye or a overwatch on its surroundings, occasionally tilting down to eat some brush.
I was also like asking as Richter.
The fact that these things don't have a high passive perception, despite being the tallest fucking thing on the list. All herbivores should have high passive perception. Gonna be real. not the carnivores. Carnivores should have high survival. Continuing along the path, every now and then you would notice just like small little things here and there, uh, just simply ignoring your existence for the most part. Most of them more not really seeing you as threats due to being a little smaller than you or too big to care. The most noteworthy thing being that brontosaurus you had spotted. Until Sumi, you begin to hear the chittering again.
She'll like continue to keep an eye on it, but kind of listen and see if they're gonna do anything.
As you continue on down your path, you continue hearing the chittering, and they appear to be moving alongside your party, keeping a safe distance.
Can we talk about how there's a Tyrannosaurus zombie? Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be
Are
like
there
that
more
sometimes.
than 6?
Yes, you would notice that there are about 9 or 10 this time.
Seems like they're running into more as we walk and gathering.
Or maybe every time we run them off, they go and grab more.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
More
sorry.
numbers, I guess.
I see no reason to deal with them. So can I kind of pinpoint where they are in the brush?
You would note that they are traveling almost parallel to the party throughout the brush, taking heavy cautions to be hidden.
When we're at a spot that has like buds or something, I kind of want to just make everything in their little area bloom with Druidcraft.
Alrighty. Continuing along, you note what you were looking for. A little spot where some fresh flowers are beginning to bud by the riverside. You cast Druidcraft? Yeah.
Yeah.
You cast Druidcraft, causing the flowers to bloom by the creatures, to which some of them will chitter and scatter off, but 2 or 3 will kind of just like stay, and you'll note that they're kind of focused on the flowers now.
Hmm.
Wait, can I see them, or is it they stopped following? I can tell they're focused on the flowers.
They stop following, and judging by their movement, they're kind of just continuing to stay in the brush, but around the flowers.
So while we're walking, we were like running into just some random dinos, right?
Yes.
I see.
Nothing really paying much mind to you.
Perhaps some Plesiosaurs or some Dimetrodons or some Deinonychus or Smile.
Mhm.
Teehee, teehee. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
They're under challenge rating 1, I think, so.
nothing to worry.
Denon is challenge. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, should kind of like keep an eye on them if they follow, but otherwise we continue on.
Uh, you would note as you begin heading off, the little chittering will then catch up with the group, as it seems that 3 are continuing to follow.
If I take like a couple steps over, like a foot or two, do they react or just continue doing their little thing?
By react, they stop moving, sort of taking a hidden stance.
She'll just continue with the party like normal.
And you begin to faintly hear in Sylvan, "Thank you."
She'll look over. What? By the way, we can hear ourselves through your voice thing.
Walter.
Huh? Oh. Uh, uh. Okay, maybe it's good now.
Shrug.
Uh,
You.
we'll see in a minute, I guess. As you're as you pause to listen, you'll note that two had scattered off after one of them said the thank you, and now one is following.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, sorry, what? Two of them thanked me?
One thanked you, and it startled the other two who took off.
No problem.
Interesting.
Uh, you'll note, stepping slightly out from under the underbrush, a very tiny, dark creature wearing a white mask is sort of looking at the party, making itself a tad bit more visible.
Does she know what this is?
Go ahead and roll me a. Hmm. Uh, history, investigation, or survival.
Easy. Ah!
Not a clue.
Anyone else want to interact and look at what this is, or continue just staring?
What do you
I'll
want?
try.
I mean, if you want me to do my thing, I mean, I'll do my thing.
What were the three once again, Paul?
Uh, investigation, history, or survival.
Okay, my best is a plus. Gonna be survival. Got a 17.
From me having brain fart, she forgot.
And there's my investigation.
You guys would, with your rolls, be able to note by just seeing the creature. This is a tiny elemental known as a. There's no pronunciation for it. Damn it. Chewinga.
Oh, Chewingas!
Okay, what is a chunga?
Chewinga is an elemental spirit, usually from a hot, temperate climate. Though they have been found in icy cold ones, but that's through migration and a bunch of other stuff. But they're like a cultural being. They're like fae. A lot of them are nice. A lot
Okay.
of them aren't.
Alright.
CHWI?
So what?
Capel riposta. Chewinga.
Yo, it's the forest spirits, but black.
Those
It's
little
the
tiny
Studio
fellas.
Ghibli looking motherfuckers.
Yeah. And there's ice
Yeah,
versions
said
of
that.
them that live up in the frozen north of Icewind Dale. Yeah. They wear little masks that they make, and then they decorate themselves.
There's an astronaut version?
Yes, yes, there is. There's a space version of this Chewinga now too.
What are you doing in space? I don't really know.
That is why I would say Crest would recognize these things.
having rarely seen one or heard tale about them. They
Yeah.
are definitely interesting creatures.
Usually keep to themselves, but if you ever are interesting to them, they tend to follow. Some people say that if you befriend one, they will bless you and then run away. But that's neither here nor there.
I mean, it is here.
Well, yeah,
Shut
over there.
Okay.
I'm like, no, it's over there.
It was
Just like reach
speaking in
out.
Sylvan, right?
Very, very broken Sylvan, yes.
Well, said thanks. The others ran off. So unless I has anything else to say, it seems we're done here.
The Chewinga will turn and kind of dart off into the forest for a bit before coming back with 4 others. Sort of just looking up to the group. We give gift.
They have a gift.
Okay.
What
The
is
Chewinga will kind of just look at you for a response.
what is your gift?
The Chewinga will hold up a sort of like little glowing orb in its palm.
Hmm. I want to vibe check them.
Go ahead and give an insight.
Is this a gift as in you owe us now, like a fae would do, or is this a hey you're cool here? No strings attached. We're just chill. 14.
With a 14, from Kraft's explanation, luckily you would determine these things are not Fae. The one speaking Sylvan to you was apparently just knew a little bit. Uh, and the gift in question they're trying to give you is one of good nature.
Oh.
We will accept your gift.
We see object. The Chewinga will kind of like be struggling to find right words, but mainly kind of just like pointing at your weapons, curious about them.
She'll unsheath her weapon and kind of hold it pointed at the ground so they can see the blade.
Uh, the little group of Chewingas will walk over and kind of just be looking it over, not touching it, simply respecting space, just kind of looking over it. Some of them chittering to themselves in not really a perceivable language, more so of acknowledgement.
Does Calendula understand the chitters?
No.
I feel like Calendula would chitter at them thinking that they would understand.
One of them will turn, kind of look over at Calendula. Just continuing to chitter towards it. From your insight, you would be able to guess that they're kind of just very interested in the way you guys look, what you're carrying, all that.
So what's up with the little guys?
They're curious. She will take out. Hmm.
I was scrolling through my stuff, and then my brain's just like, yeah, give him the stone of mutation. Do not.
She'll take out one of her citrine and kind of crouch down and hold it out so they can look at it.
The one who is speaking to you will kind of hold out its hands and sort of like asking if you could hand it over.
She'll give it to him.
It'll bring itself, or it'll bring it close to itself, and then just kind of hold it up, looking at it, watching the glow through the sun, or the glow of the sun through it and the colors below. Some of the others will be looking at it, just kind of observing from a distance, not quite certain as to what this colorful rock is.
I'm gonna pull out a python and stick it into the ground in front of them.
One will walk over and begin looking at the python.
And then I'm gonna stick out like a little pseudopod finger, and I'll magical tinkering it to make it glow.
Startled at first, the Chewinga will back up, then just continuing to look at it, will begin to clap its hands together, entertained by this sight.
Sumi's gonna. Hmm. What does the talking doll look like when it's not being held? Like the picture?
No, it just looks like a wooden doll.
She'll take that out and set it down for another one.
It'll walk over and kind of look at the doll that's a tiny bit bigger than it, just kind of observing it with curiosity, not really getting close enough to touch it.
Hey, kid, you want an acid vial?
Sumi will
No.
she'll say to the others if they have anything they want to show them, they can.
Yay,
I'll,
show and tell with the Chewinga.
Okay, I'll the first thing and I'll pull out is I'll just like dangle like with the magical stopwatch in front of them, just to see.
You'll note one of them's just kind of staring at the stopwatch, mesmerized by it swaying back and forth with the faint tick, 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 tick coming from within.
We've successfully entertained all 4 of them.
The one that spoke Sylvan will look up to Sumi and hold up the rock.
Like giving it back.
Just holding it up.
It's called citrine.
It brings the rock sort of like close to its face again, and it looks at it. Then just kind of shakes its head, then holds the rock up for you to take.
She'll take it back.
You'll get gift. Yes?
Hey loser, let me look at your rock. This is a gift for you. Here you go.
No, it's once again offering the gifts.
Oh, she said that they'd accept it.
Ah, I apparently missed that.
Yes, you did. That was before they started giving them goodies to look at.
The Chewinga's thoroughly entertained with the party showing off their stuff to it. Will each bestow or each hold up a charm
Kara over
to
here
each
looking
member
dead
of the
inside.
party. I said 5 in total.
You said more.
I said 4 more.
Kara, no longer dead inside. Calendula, dead inside.
Callan dead inside.
Nelson Mandela, no!
She's accepted it. She said it. She said it. She's accepted it. It's true. It's canon now.
I literally
It's
said this the
canon.
same day you said it. I've
I've
literally
now
been
you said
making
it
the
another
same
day.
joke for months.
I know you have, but now you've said it in character.
Ah, yes, because Nelson Mandela, no, is my Sumi voice, obviously.
Yes, of course. It truly is.
If that's what we want it to be, that's what it will be.
Okay, well, Richter's voice is only when he makes a really high-pitched voice from now on, so...
I don't know why, but my brain
Aw.
pictured crafts like holding holding Calendula's arms like somebody holds a cat, like doing like a little shimmy dance. It's like dun, 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 dun.
All right, so the charms.
Does everybody take a charm?
Yeah, I'll take a
Uh,
charm.
yeah.
Sure.
Are there
Alright.
are there any differences or?
You will note that all the charms are identical in terms of nature,
Okay.
granting you all the charms of feather falling. This charm grants you the benefits of a ring of feather falling. These benefits last for 10 days, after which the charm vanishes from you.
Oh,
Mm.
that's ominous.
Wait, sorry, what do they do? I was staring at the cat gif.
They give everyone the party charms of feather falling.
Oh,
So does the 10-day timer start now? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's basic rules, so I could just send it in general.
is this an actual item we can add?
It is not a item you can add because
Would
it's
we
a,
be able to add like the ring of feather falling or something in place of it?
it is an attunement item, unfortunately.
The charm that they gave us?
The ring of feather falling. There is no item for the charm.
I just meant so we could have the feather falling thing ready.
Ryu.
There's the feather token of Featherfall.
That is not the same. There is no charm item for it.
So just make custom.
Basically, these tokens will last until, or this effect will basically last until you return to town. You'll be
Okay.
under the effect of the ring of feather falling. I will put it in general.
I added it to myself.
Little fellas. So this will keep somebody safe.
I'm just gonna cutely add a ring of feather falling to myself so I can just remember that I have feather falling. Wait, does it not add the spell? Question mark?
No, because the ring of feather falling just makes it so you automatically have the effect of featherfall active at all times.
Oh, never mind. I thought it would add it for me. Actually, I could just edit it.
Mm.
Okay.
That's terrifying to read.
So anyway, I guess we continue through the canyon.
As you were leaving, one of the, or the Sylvan speaking Chinhua will look up to you and go, "Beware plant." Then you'll watch as he casts a spell on himself and darts off into the undergrowth.
They warned us about plants.
They wanted you to what?
I may not hear heavy ears, but I did hear that.
Captain the plant.
Captain, the plant. Give me the plant.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
The ring of feather, or the featherfall charm on your persons, the chinois will no longer follow you.
The Chinois?
You know what I mean.
Chinwa,
Chewinga.
Chinggis.
No,
Chingus.
Chewinga. Chewinga. Oh,
Chingus.
wing. Oh,
Fungus.
wing.
Chinggis bingus.
Oh, wing boy. Anyway, but yeah. We hanging out,
We
we chill.
continue.
As you continuing onwards, it begins to get dark
Nighttime?
as nighttime approaches.
I'll tell it to stay away. I run from the sun. No!
Shall we set up camp?
Probably.
He runs from the sun, but the sun runs at least 19 miles an hour. He can't escape.
Oh, no!
Time to set up camp. Woo-ya, woo-ya, woo-ya.
The only one who can outrun the sun is Climb.
Alrighty.
Longest.
You set up camp as you are. Okay, that thing's adorable. As you are setting up camp, you begin to hear a sort of rumbling from nearby.
Can I see anything in the direction of the rumbling?
You don't note anything, but note anything in specific with your passive perception. But with an active roll, it could give you more information.
Is it close enough for tremor sense?
Not yet.
Okay, I can do a perception roll.
I'll help.
Oh, I'll roll another one then. Or do you want to roll your own?
I can roll my own.
Okay.
With a 15. You continue to hear the rumbling and sort of like using your dark vision to try and peer ahead. Can't really make out anything at this distance.
Could I try again through my scope?
Even with your scope, the distance is still limited as such.
Metal, go take
Okay.
your lantern and go see what's over there.
And I do that.
Alright. Metal gets up and starts heading away from the camp. Heading about, I'd say, just past the tree line. Still not able to note anything.
I don't see anything.
Metal, go ahead and give me a perception check.
What do thine eyes see?
You are unable to make out anything. There is really nothing I can give you on that.
Well, I did all I can do.
It's nothing close. Time to just continue setting up camp. We can hear ourselves or whatever's in the background.
It happens every time I'm robot voice. Able to pick it up, but yeah, I switched back.
Alrighty. You continue setting up camp as the rumbling continues.
Am I able to keep... Is this like rumbling like a creature or rumbling like earthquake ground?
It give me an insight. You can roll an advantage for the question. With a
25.
25, you would be able to note that this is a creature and its movements are shaking the earth a tad bit.
Could be one of those herbivores.
It's still concerning.
If it comes over, I'll just tell it to avoid us.
And what if it's the type that says "I bet" and does not heed your words?
Well, that would be a very poor choice for it to make.
Right. I'll let you do the talking.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be wise in most situations.
50-50.
Oh, you don't
Gonna
trust.
say,
You don't trust me
I
to
think
talk.
I was like, I'm like, we're just gonna be like, gonna say,
trust
like I trust you with facts. I think I trust Sumi to talk more.
I trust Subi to talk to animals. When it comes to people, probably for the best not.
I have talked to more people than you have, and
I
I've
do,
gotten us out of
like-
more situations than you have. Do you not
I was
remember
about
in
to
the
say,
dungeons
like-
every time I defuse a situation?
I was about
Yeah,
to say,
but because they don't try and defuse
Nathan,
the
you like
situation.
you've got. I feel like you've almost like gotten us into more fights.
Yes.
You're not a people person. You're very introverted, and
Not really. More of a.
you'd rather speak
Things
to a
are
machine like
fair.
metal than a person.
Well, you see, Metal's the only
I
one
think
that
he's also a
listens.
little too blunt.
Metal's the only one who listens here.
Because
Wait,
he
what
is
do you mean?
programmed to listen to commands.
Metal's the only one who listens here. Metal, who turned off his audio sensors, who doesn't have to hear this fighting.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Looks up at them,
I
thumbs
don't
up.
know what you're talking about, Snail.
Snail? Live slug reaction? What the fuck are you talking about? No, my brain. My brain. Why are you the way that you are?
So anyway, we're setting up camp bickering.
Yes, bickering while something's coming around the corner going, snackies?
Sorry, I'm just very amused by this bickering. Gonna be real.
Oh no. The fucking my brain literally pictured slime turning like her saying that and then slime turning into the fucking live slug reaction meme and being like, what are you talking about?
So anyway,
All right. So
As you continue bickering amongst yourselves, Sumi, it's at this point you would be able to sense the creature is within your area.
she'll
Your
look
vision
over towards it.
quickly snapping over, your dark vision immediately picks up this just monstrosity of bones. And that's initiative.
I was about to be like, can I talk to it?
Yeah, she was gonna say, Richter, I think you might want to talk to that.
Go on. Talk to it.
Well, he already knows
Parlay!
the initiative
Parlay!
of
Why do we
that
both have
29.
+3?
I think mine is the top since I rolled first.
You know what? Yeah, that's fine.
Or at least, I mean, that's
fine.
just what I'm thinking, because that's usually question mark.
No. That's fine. That's fine. You can go first. I'm
We're
sure that'll
animals.
work out great.
Animals fighting.
Bark,
Runner.
bark, 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 bark.
I'm fighting with a snail.
I literally don't leave a trail.
It's just what they want you to think.
Yeah, I
Metal.
don't-
There's a big motherfucker in front of you. Roll initiative, my man.
It's the part of D&D you like.
Possibly.
Alright,
That is not correct. Okay, that's not the right picture, but that just looks cool.
oh shit, what did I roll? 14.
Well, I can't get a good picture for it, so I'm not going to. Breaking through the trees, you watch as a just huge mass of bones making a vaguely humanoid form lumbers in, and let us begin. Starting off, Richter, there's a big fucking bone guy.
All right. I
What's your
wonder what he would be.
name? Skeletal Juggernaut.
Yeah. Oh. It's like I wonder what he's vulnerable to that I can use. Um.
What are you vulnerable to?
Um. Oh, shit. I think I'm just gonna keep it simple. Booming bullets. Try to lock it down a little bit, and then fire with my rifle.
Okay.
Fire with my rifle.
It's aggressively walking at us, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to accidentally almost closed it.
With the
25.
25, that's a hit.
And I'm doing radiant damage.
Okay.
Oh! Max
No,
roll.
that's a lot of damage.
We pog.
I'll do 24 radiant damage and apply the booming bullet effect, and then I'll just what to do from there. Is there any like reaction from him? Or...
Sorry, just writing something down.
No, you're good. I didn't know if it was just it doesn't react. Ah, shit.
You nail the creature with the shot, but it doesn't flinch as bones sort of explode outwards from the hefty hit. Just making a cracking, clattering noise. Which it's pretty easy to assume is just it moving.
How far away is it?
With it within, because of Sumi's tremor sense, she was able to spot it before it was right upon y'all. It is currently 60 feet away.
Okay. You know what? I'ma just fan the hammer.
Pow, pow.
Let's see if I can finish this turn in this combat in one turn. 14.
That's a
Now
hit.
that oh, it is.
It is a big target.
9.
Dealing 9 points of damage. 21,
21.
that's a hit.
20.
20 more points of damage.
Okay. We're about to go to sleep, so I'll action search.
Alright.
Well, actually, no, just in case something else happens. We're sleeping. So that'll be am I okay, like compared to the rest of the group, where am I? Like I guess compared to the monster.
I would say you're about 65 out. The river
Okay.
at your backs.
Alright, well, I guess I can't really move any more farther back, so I'll just hold my position and in my turn.
Alrighty. After Richter, it is Sumi.
Woo me. Get me for real, for real.
It's you for real.
Did I see you get booming bulleted? Moonbeam. Give me that con save. Smile.
Clown save?
Hey, it's not my fault that's what you heard.
Sure sounded like it.
Give me
To
that
be
clown
honest, that's what I
save.
heard too.
Failure. It ain't
Wonderful.
clowning around.
$12.
Like 12 points of radiant damage.
Yup, yup. It's not a shape changer, right? Just checking.
No, it is not.
So, yeah. And then I don't really have a bonus action I want to use at the moment, so that's me.
Kara's going to kind of look to the group for advice, and she can close the gap on this turn, but she would be alone basically.
Just wait.
Kara's
Sorry.
going to take the dodge action. Metal!
He's.
Your quarry is 60 feet away.
Oh boy. Run over there and whack him.
Already, you move 30 feet. You're 30 feet from here.
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Okay, let's see.
You're still 30 feet out.
Wait, huh?
The creature was 60 feet away. You are now,
Oh, I see. I'll just dash. Use an action to dash up to them.
already. You dash on up to him.
And I'll summon Swarf for bonus. Forget, can he attack still or no?
Yes, Swarf can attack on his turn.
Okay, then I'm gonna have him swing. But I forget what I have to pull up what was his hit chance.
Just if you click on extras, it'll show you all your information.
Yeah,
Then just click on Swarf.
okay. Um Oh, attack plus 4 to hit. Thank you. 14.
With a 14, Swarf hits him.
Nice.
Give me that damage.
Oh, right, damage. 26 plus 2. Damn.
Dealing 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
As you guys are bashing away at this skeletal juggernaut, chunking off pieces here and there, you begin to notice a large entity within the juggernaut, also of skeletal variety. Seems that once you've dropped it to this low of health, it's a bit easier to notice. Alrighty. That's all the information I'll give you at this time. Action, bonus action, and movement.
Yeah, in turn.
Crafts. Crafts. Mr. Nathan, to the stage, please.
I was paying attention and I forgot that I that I muted while I was drinking. Sorry.
Unglug yourself.
Anyway, I will close the gap between me and it.
Are you dashing?
No.
Alrighty, you move 30 feet closer.
Yes. I
It
move
is still 30 away.
Correct. That's not what I'm worried about, though. I am now going to cast Magic Stone and pick up a
Magic
couple of funny
stone.
rocks, and I will grab one of these rocks and throw it at the monster.
Alrighty. You're a tad quiet, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Is this better for you?
Duh.
Splendid! Then I shall put these here.
What's the range on magic stones? 30 feet? Magic stone.
Wait, sorry. I had the wrong one.
Oh, 60
60.
foot range.
Yep. 60 feet. And I'm going to throw rock.
Throw a rock. Throw the rock.
I threw rook at 13 to hit.
13 meets AC. That's a hit.
Splendid. I will now roll damage. Take this damage.
Dealing 14 bludgeoning.
Splendid. Splendid. I end my turn because that's all I can do.
Alrighty. At the start of the skeletal juggernaut's turn, you'll watch as it kind of like shakes and trembles a bit as some bones fall off of it.
Disgusting.
Taking 10 points of damage due to the
Weird.
fact it is falling apart. And looking down at the two targets in front of it, it will immediately just start to lean forward, lifting up itself, then just collapse. Metal and Swarf, I need dexterity saving throws. Or you'll be taking 26 points of bludgeoning damage. Damn, really high roll. Metal.
Hmm?
I need a dexterity saving throw from you and Swarf. As the skeletal juggernaut has fallen upon you.
What did I miss?
Nathan threw a rock at it, and the skeletal juggernaut has collapsed on top of him. With a 14, that is a meet, so you take half damage from it. So you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need one from Swarf as well. You should have access to his stats as well. It's just a flat roll.
Sorry, what was that?
Dex save for Swarf as well.
Right. You said something about what was it?
He has no bonus, so it's a flat roll. That's a flat on his face as Swarf takes 26 points of bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Dang.
The Juggernaut will
Oh,
then
God.
sort of just shake and stand back up, bones still falling from it.
Mm.
And that'll be the Juggernaut's turn. Ticking down, it pings back around. Richter! You just watch this big motherfucker fall on onto metal.
Am I able to like possibly get a shot on the entity inside of it?
By the way it is shifting about, no, you would not. Unless you wish to aim with a drastically increased AC. As it would have half cover, I believe. The one that adds +5 AC.
You have inspiration.
That is
Bardic
fair.
inspiration.
You get
Yeah,
plus D8.
you know what? That's a very good point. I'll try hitting the inside with a booming bullet.
Alrighty. Rolled it.
$17.
You fire off and it ping off of the interior.
Okay, then I will inspiration it.
Give me a D8.
Seven, so 24.
Alrighty. That will hit.
How much was I off the first time?
I cannot tell you that.
Oh, dang it! Sorry. I'll wait till after.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Dealing 17 points of radiant damage. I assume.
Yes, and it's got the booming bullet effect on it. I don't think it took a step last turn, so I don't think we had to worry about that last turn. So, and then I think I need to do anything else. I'll just leave that as my.
Oh, Moonbeam is on its turn. You had stepped away, so go ahead and roll that Moonbeam damage. I'll make the con.
Gold moment.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just gold got a 1+1 on an ice knife and
I got a
emblem.
1-2.
You guys are one what?
Cat got a 1+1, which equals 2, and I got a 1-2, which equals 3.
Wait, this is literally just what happened earlier today.
Yeah.
History's repeating itself again!
Alrighty. Richter, there's your action.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm just gonna get. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna save it. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Ticking down past Richter. It'll go to Kara and or Sumi. Sumi, you're up.
Hit me for real. Well, Let's see. I'm concentrating on Moonbeam. What is not concentration I could do? Is there enough distance for me to fairy fire? Oh wait, no, that's concentration. JK, tee. It's 60 feet away, right? Or did it move
Yes.
close? Okay.
It has not moved.
Let's do a good old produce flame yeet.
What is the range on that? It is
Oh, it is 30.
30
JK.
foot range. So you'd be moving up the crafts.
I don't want to do that. JK. Teehee. You know, I think this is a sign I'm just going to kind of back up if I can and hold
You would have about
concentration.
10 feet before you're in range of or you're in the river.
Okay, maybe I just stay where I am.
Alrighty.
I'll just stay at my little tent.
You're exactly 60 feet away, because that's when your tremor sense caught up. Alrighty. Kara's turn. After seeing the bone collapse attack, she's going to move forward and let's see, let's read Magic Stone real quick. Oh, okay. Nice. Kara will approach and throw 2 magic stones from crafts.
Yeah, rocks.
20 plus 7.
Yep, 7.
First one's a miss. Second one hits, dealing 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Kara will give a thumbs up to crafts.
Yeah, thumbs up back.
Alrighty. That's Kara's turn. After Kara, it ticks on down to Metal.
What's the update?
Big motherfucker still stand in front of you.
And then I'm gonna hit.
You gonna hit. What you hitting with?
Go hit. Well, I don't want.
What if you
I'm gonna
smite?
I want bludgeon. I usually wait. Well, like normally I wait for crit, but it is undead. Yeah. First, I want to switch to Warhammer +1.
Not, not.
Does that take up anything or no?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna wait. What is it? Smite. Is that smite? Do you use that on hit?
Yes.
Yeah, smite
Okay,
is
so
used once you hit. You can choose when you roll and it hits. You can choose I smite. But if you roll the damage, you cannot add smite. You can only add smite when it hits.
With a 12, that pinks off the armor.
dang. Let me double check something.
Yeah. Cough, cough.
Sorry.
Okay. So that missed. I guess I'll just roll for Swarf to hit then.
Swarf uses his movement to get back up and prepares to square up.
So let's see.
I may be down, but I'm not out. Yeah.
Oh damn!
That's
I
a
get
hit.
knocked down. And
Nice.
I get up again. And then I get knocked down.
I don't think he's getting back up again.
All right, and then damage.
Swarf hits. We'll never know the outcome.
Bam, again?
Another swarf moment, I guess. Dealing
Max
16
damage
points of bludgeoning
again.
damage. You'll note the skeletal juggernaut looks like it's about to completely fall apart.
Mm.
Crafts for the kill steal.
Easy.
That's your action, bonus action, and Swarf's movement.
Oh, I mean, you're good. Just end turn there. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I never hit. Yeah, so you're good.
Chicken down, going to crafts.
Well, I'm able to approach it now, but it being in the state that it's in, I am unsure.
You begin to see a pair of glowing eyes beneath the remaining juggernaut armor.
Hmm. I'm going to hold action. I'm going to hold action to attack when that does something.
Alrighty. Holding your action. Ticking
Yes.
down past crafts. Goes to the skeletal juggernaut's turn. What action are you holding?
I am holding the action. I'm holding the action to cast catapult.
Alrighty. At the start of the skeletal juggernaut's turn, it'll immediately take the radiant damage from Moonbeam. So it'll need to make a con save. That's a failure. Sume. Taking 12 points of radiant damage as the last of the Juggernaut's armor just collapses to the ground, hiding within the creature. 12 skeletons will immediately rise up from the skeletal Juggernaut's defeat. So let me just add them to initiative real quick. The 20 plus. Them's a lots of numbers. A lot of 12s.
Mm-hmm.
Not 19, number 10. And the skeletal juggernaut was not but a set of armor for a giant skeleton underneath. already forgot his roll. Skeleton rolled an 18. And with that, I'm going to take a brief bathroom break, so be right back. Smile.
Maybe.
Okay.
Alrighty. As the giant skeleton sheds off its armor, you're picking me up, Walter. It seems to become larger as it stands up, swapping from a huge size, from a giant size to a huge size. It's very clear what the thumping was, just this monstrosity walking forward. The giant skeleton, upon shedding its armor, will immediately take its turn.
My reaction.
Go right ahead.
Held action. Dex check, bitch.
And here's where you come to the terrifying realization this thing has magic resistance. And evasion, because why not? 14. Why does it have evasion?
You said 14?
Yes.
I hit.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll damage as well as what you're using as ammunition. They'll determine the damage type.
I point at a rock on the ground and
By the
fling it
power
up
of the
at him.
rocks.
Just.
It's all fun and games till this man goes to a clean marble floor.
Ah! So
My
pristine!
No funny rocks!
God, what is this? What is this hell?
Couldn't he just make a small piece of himself to shoot?
That would cause damage.
And I also don't know if it'd be that effective.
That too.
20 bludgeoning.
With
You get hit
evasion,
with a giant sticky hand.
With evasion, he resists the bludgeoning. But with the bludgeoning, he's vulnerable to the bludgeoning, so he takes 20 damage.
You bitch.
The giant skeleton's going to immediately take. I'm going to roll a 1d2 to see who he targets.
Moonbeam?
Swarf. The armor took the moonbeam. So he will not be taking it on this turn, but he will on subsequent ones. Does a 13 hit Swarf? No, it does not. He swings again. It's a 15 hit Swarf. No, it does not, because Swarf's a fucking monster. And a 23 hits Swarf. Dealing. Swarf Thanos snaps. Swarf is fucking dead. As the giant skeleton cleaves him in half with his huge scimitar.
No. My son.
Ticking down because the giant skeleton was the last in the initiative. It goes right back around to skeleton number 12. Skeleton number 12 is going to take a pot shot at Richter using his short bow. I'm just going to copy this because it's going to be pasted a lot. It's a 19 hit Richter.
Yes.
You take 5
skeleton
points of
violence.
piercing damage. He's a traitor to the cause! Kill! In metal, you are surrounded by skeletons right now.
Dang.
Rusted and afraid. That's skeleton number 12's turn. Looking through the initiative, nobody beats Richter. Save for number 12. Richter, you're up.
All right. Well, now I got plenty of targets. So,
Next.
I'm just gonna unload this round. I can only do booming bullet on one of them, so I'll just do it on the nearest one.
Just pick a number 1 through 12.
8.
Alrighty, aim for number 8.
Messes with booming bullet. 17.
That's a hit. Oh. Oops. Okay, I was just typing down all the numbers so I keep track of their health.
Okay. And you said they were resistant. That's a giant skeleton. So, I'm gonna try to take out the. Yeah, I should try to take out the low ones first. Yeah. 17 radiant.
Skeleton number 8 fucking explodes.
All right, and then I'm going to fan the hammer to try to take out hopefully 2 more skeletons. Let me actually spend the discipline point. $15.
15 hits. What skeleton you aiming for?
4.
Number 4. Roll damage.
Yeah. 12 radiant.
Number 4 is still standing.
Well, I'll just do another. I'll move to another one as well, just so I don't waste damage, in my opinion. So this next one will be on 6.
Number 6.
17.
That's a hit. Number
20
6
damage.
violently explodes.
And then I'm gonna use another additional action. So it's like one more time, and I'll track the giant skeleton this time. 14.
14 ricochets off its armor.
Damn. Well, since I can't move any farther back, I'm going to stay where I am, and I've used everything I can, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. After Richter, up next is skeleton number 5, who's going to take a short sword swing at Mr. Metal. That's a 6. That's skeleton number 5's turn, everyone.
You're at the number 5, everybody.
Alrighty. After skeleton number 5, it ticks all the way down to Sumi, Kara, and skeleton number 10. Alrighty. Kara's gonna rush on in. Raising her staff of defense. She swings at skeleton number 12. That's a hit. Dealing 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Skeleton number 12 is still standing. Kara's going to flurry of blows. That's a hit. Skeleton number 12 shatters to pieces. And Kara's going to aim her next attack onto skeleton number 4, seeing as Richter basically blew a hole in it. That's a hit. And I'm not even going to roll damage. It had 1 health. Skeleton number 4 shatters to pieces. And that's Kara's turn. As I try and find her key points to knock one off. So 4 is gone. 12 is gone. 8 and 6 are gone. Alrighty, that's Kara's turn. Sumi or skeleton number 10.
Are they still 60 feet away?
The giant skeleton is. The other skeletons are about 50s, or 50 or around that area.
Okay. I'm going to do Scorching Ray.
Let's go.
We'll do 1, 2, 3, cause easy.
All 3 hit.
Oh, again! Anyway,
All 3 skeletons are still standing.
okay.
Battered and bruised, they still stand, ready to square up.
That's me. Still holding concentration.
Alrighty. Skeleton number 10 is gonna take a shot at you. Oh wait, I copy-pasted it. 23.
1 sec. That hits.
Dealing 5 points of piercing damage. I need a constitution save.
I forget what I add for my save. Oh, I guess just save?
Constitution.
Well, because concentration. So I guess
Yep,
it is just, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
16.
16. Moonbeam stays. That's skeleton number 10's turn. After skeleton number
I'll be
10
back.
ticks down to metal, you are completely surrounded.
Hmm. So what was that? Sorry.
You are completely surrounded.
I see.
Bones from all zones.
Hmm. This is a predicament.
Metal. Oh, I'm in danger.
You said Swarf's down, right?
Yes, Swarf got cleaved in half by the scimitar. He is currently dissipated.
Dang. Hmm. Hmm.
My brain, every time a skeleton goes down, just the Lego shattering noise.
I mean, I'll just hit any one of them. Really, I don't. Let's say one. Is there one in front of me?
You got
Oh, you said
skeletons at all size,
surrounded.
and you're picking me up. And the giant skeleton is right in front of you. He just killed Swarf.
I'll kill that one. Or sorry, try to. Gonna
Alright.
roll the hit with the Warhammer +1. Very nice.
Let's see. 24, that's a hit. God, I hope it's a hit.
Nice. Okay, let's see. Warhammer +1 is 1d +4.
Dealing 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is it still up?
Yep.
I will use a smite then.
Alrighty. And what is the smite thing for undead? since
Yeah.
Nathan had mentioned it.
The smite thing for undead?
Yes.
That depends. Is it an undead that is vulnerable to it? If it is, then it's if it's an undead that is vulnerable to it, there are special rules that if it dies from the smite, the undead cannot be risen again. And then there's like I think there's a certain type of smite that makes undead fear.
Let's see, when you hit with a melee weapon, you can expend a spell slot, deal radiant damage to a target in addition to the radiant damage. Extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spot, plus 1d. The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or fiend to a
Oh,
maximum of 5d8. That's
yeah,
what I was looking for.
that one. Yeah.
So basically, what level smite you using, we'll add a d8 on top of that.
Hmm.
You have level 1.
That's it.
Yeah.
How do I tell? Is it like a upgrade at certain like milestone levels?
Yes.
Spell
Level
slots.
spell slots, and then at level 11, I believe your smites get upgraded by 1d8.
Hmm. Alright,
So 3d8.
hmm. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, let's see if I.
Goes undead.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Bonk.
There.
20 more damage. The giant
Alright.
skeleton is reeling a little bit from the mighty blow. And there's your action.
I think. Well, hold on. So how they used? Let's see. They used up a spell slot. I gotta mark that. And then yeah, I'll just save it. I was thinking like maybe Thundery Smite with bonus, but I gotta save it for the smites. So. Um, right, there's spells. Yeah, no. I'll end my turn there.
Alrighty. After metal, ticks on down, going to skeleton number 3. Let's give it up for skeleton number 3. He's gonna slash metal with a scimitar. That's a critical fail. Let's hear it for skeleton number 3. Then skeleton number 1, skeleton number 2. Oh, 6 is dead, so never mind on that. Skeleton 1 is gonna shoot at. Sorry. Skeleton 1's going to shoot at Sume. 16. Sume. Alrighty. That's number 1. Number 2 is going to take a. Or it's going to run forward and take a slash at Kara. 13, that's a miss. 12 ticks down to 11. Skeleton number 7. Oh, skeleton 11 forgot his turn. Skeleton 11 shooting at Richter. Skeleton 11's not shooting at Richter.
Wait, who am I near, by the way?
Skeletons.
I meant allies.
Nearest one is Kara, who is currently fighting through like 10 feet of skeleton.
Got it.
Alrighty. Then it's skeleton number 7's turn. Skeleton number 7's gonna take a slash at metal. Skeleton number 7 rolled his number. Continuing down, crafts or skeleton number 9.
Well. Um. Hmm. Big boy's still there, right?
Yes. Big boy still standing.
Okie dokie. Am I able to get? Is it possible for me to stand in a location where I can hit multiple enemies with like a burst, so to speak? If I were to try Thunder Wave,
Do you have Thunder Wave? Yes, you do.
yes, I
Okay.
do. Yeah, it comes with the armor.
You would be able to move into a position where you can hit 3 skeletons. You can just pick the numbers because I'm not about to sort 12 skeletons on a battlefield.
Understandable. Uh, shoot.
Due to the skeleton surrounding the giant one, that is the only one you'd be unable to get to.
The giant one.
Yeah. They basically just fell off and out of him.
Mm.
Then I'm going to Magic Stones,
Magic stones.
and then I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me them damage and tell me what you're aiming at.
I'm aiming all 3 shots at the big one.
Okie dokie. Pachow, pachow, pachow.
What's up?
Wait.
3 damage,
3 points of force.
4
4
damage.
points of force. And 2 points of force.
Just ping ping bonk, and then Magic Stones in my hands.
Magic stones.
And I should probably get in there just to be a target.
So you're moving in?
Yeah, I'll move in.
Alrighty. Action, bonus action, and movement spent.
Yep.
Skeleton number 9 immediately goes for you. That is the wrong thing. Skeleton number 9 is doubling his number, but that's still not enough. Ticking down, it goes back around. Richter.
It
The
is me.
bones and the wine.
Okay, well, booming bullet. It's just I'll try to lock down the big one. So I'll do booming bullet against the big giant skeleton.
Mm.
Oh,
With
dang
a
it.
10, the bullet whizzes past his head.
Okay. Oh,
The
is there
tiny
anything else I
dragon
can
on your
do?
shoulder yells at you, going, "How did you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you."
It hasn't moved from Moonbeam, right?
No. There happens to be a metal man locking down his movement.
Okay, I don't think I can really do this. Okay, and just to confirm, the Talisman of the Fallen Saurus one, that's an action, right?
Yes.
Then that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. After Richter is skeleton number 5. Let's give it up for skeleton number 5. He's got a Bonedetta against Richter, so he's going to shoot at Richter. He missed Richter. Alright, let's give it up for skeleton number 5. Ticking on down, giant skeleton's turn. Giant skeleton's going to make the con save. Since he's still standing in a moonbeam. That's a 12. Sumi.
Hi.
Moonbeam.
Yep.
Hmm. That is a vile gif, I must say.
What?
In rolls.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, it just gets worse.
Alrighty. Giant skeleton takes the damage like a champ, still standing.
It's just that's some part with the Deoxys thing you posted the other day.
Yeah. He's going to make 3 giant scimitar attacks at metal.
Dang.
13, that's a miss. 15, that's a miss. 12, that's a miss. I wish I could unsee that cat. I really do.
What's wrong?
No. No. Alright, that's the giant skeleton's turn. It miss. At the giant skeleton is a tie between Sumi, Kara, and skeleton number 10. What was that?
Punch.
I got funny rocks.
Kara's currently in the fray at the moment.
Fair enough.
Kara thwack with staff. Kara thwack with staff. Nope. And Kira's just going to be doing the 1, 2, 3. Dealing 20 points, shattering number 3 to bone dust. She's gonna pop a key point, flurry of blows again. Punching at skeleton number 2. That's a hit. Dealing 12 points of damage, shattering skeleton number 2. And last punch, skeleton number 1. That's a miss. Skeleton number 1 shall not fall on this day. Good thing it's night.
Paul, I'm sorry. I gotta call you out on that one. I just wanted to let it go, but at the same time, you needed to be called out.
Alrighty.
Deserves to be called out.
Sumi or skeleton number 10.
How much is Kara down? How? Missing health?
None.
Oh, okay. Time to heal metal with healing word.
Healing word. Roll to heal.
Ooh!
Healing
Yep.
metal for 8.
What was the damage I took? Sorry.
You are now at 52.
Okay, so I'm currently with the healing at 52.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty. There's your bonus action.
Are any skeletons within 30 feet?
Nope, you have not moved from your 60-foot range.
And I shall continue to stand here.
Wait, aren't I technically in that range?
Okay, I
You're
shoot
within the
Richter.
60 feet as well.
Sorry, I was just trying to make a joke.
You fool.
Alright, I shoot Richter. Anyway,
Alrighty.
I'll hold action, produce flame if anyone come within 30 feet.
Well, you get shot by skeleton number 10 now. That's a hit. Wait, was that the right damage roll? No, it was not. Ignore that. Taking 4 points of piercing damage. I need a Constitution save. Oh boy. 21. Constitutional. Alrighty. That's skeleton number 10's turn. Ticking on down. Goes to metal.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's the update.
Big guy still angry.
All right, then I will smack.
He goes with a smack. An 11 unfortunately misses. You do still have the bardic inspiration you can spend.
Hmm.
It's a 1d8.
Okay.
A 16 unfortunately still misses.
Rats.
This thing is thick.
Hmm. Understandable. Respectable.
Thick.
Uh,
Respectable.
I think I will Thundering Smite for, well, actually, I still gotta say for smite. Well, knocking prone would be good, I suppose. But what do y'all think? More damage or like the potential of knocking prone? Well, I guess I think it has to fight. Was that con? Strength check. That's the problem. Never mind.
Yeah, like would it like be able to be knocked prone easily, or
It,
like?
I mean, it had it to pass a strength check, which it might very well if it's a giant skeleton. So
Can't you not
The
knock it
fact-
over because it's like 2 or 3 sizes above you?
No, there is no size limit on Thundering Smite, which is insane.
oh, I can also just push him back if I land a blow with a bludgeon weapon
No,
or a
I'm
weapon that does
saying
bludgeon
if he
damage.
fails the strength save, he's knocking the giant skeleton on his ass.
I would either knock him over or just hit him really hard.
Oh yeah, that's my options. Yeah, I mean, regardless, I can also like with Crusher, I can just push if I land the hit. Like,
How many other skeletons are left other than the giant?
Check initiative. I keep track
Sorry,
of
I forget you keep up with that initiative.
so either way, missed. I mean, yeah, man, I'll just, well, yeah, Thundering Smite, using up a spell charge, using up bonus action, getting it ready for next time I hit,
them. Okie dokie.
and then end turn.
Alrighty. After metal, ticks down to skeleton 11. He's going to once again try to, or no, that was skeleton number 9 who tried to slash crafts. Skeleton number 11 is going to slash metal. Skeleton number 11 is not going to slash metal. Let's see. Next player is at 9, so ticking down. Skeleton number 1 is going to take a swing at Kara. He misses. 12, 11. Skeleton number 7. Skeleton number 7 is going to take a pot shot at Richter. That's an 11. Skeletons, everyone. Alrighty, crafts. It's your turn or the skeletons.
Well, let's see then.
So incredibly foul, he misspelled absolutely.
Fuck you.
The How's everyone looking?
How's everyone looking?
Ricker just looks at his clothes. I think I'm looking pretty good myself.
Howie.
Ricker's not hurt. Am I? No, wait, I've lost 5. Sorry.
Okay.
What'd you lose 5 from? Oh, skeleton. I'm like, what'd you lose 5 from? You've been shot.
I'm going to
Yeah,
use a.
I forgot.
I'm gonna bonus action use a charge of the staff of memory.
Alright, give me that D12.
How many have you not hit?
4, I believe.
Number 4. I got the swashbuckler. Welcome back, Captain.
Hey. Yeah, he's gotten Grigor's 4, or he's gotten Grigor's 3 times now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys.
I mean, at least
I'm
it's not a
evening out the
bad one.
numbers. I'm evening out the numbers.
I mean, it could be a worse one to get constantly. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. So bonus action, he's on the field, and then for my action, I'm a Thunder Gauntlet, the big guy.
Thunder Gauntlet.
It's you and me. 3 minutes in the ring. 3 minutes in the ring. 21.
That's a hit. Don't even ask.
Yeah, I'm aware. 10 thunder.
10 points of thunder damage, and he's
And
distracted.
Distracted. And that's the end of my turn. And then Captain's turn.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. He's gonna. Oh, cool. Okay, he has to. Interesting. Well, we're all surrounded, so I guess he'll do the hand crossbow shot first.
Yeah, I
So
know.
do
I read it too. It's like, why?
yeah.
What's his multi-attack? He hand crossbow and scimitar. It's like, why not? Why not 2 scimitar?
Oh, he's like, no, he's got a gun, he's got a hand crossbow and a long sword. Not even a
It
scimitar,
doesn't
it's a
have
long sword.
crossbow expert, so it's at disadvantage. It's like, huh?
Yeah. And just to hit is meh with it too.
Where's he aiming the crossbow?
He's gonna focus down one of the skeletons.
Pick a number of the remaining ones.
You know what? Number 9, who's tied with me.
Number 9.
It's you, the captain in the ring. Captain's got disadvantage to shoot you. Captain. Oh, Captain.
Captain don't care. Captain rolled a 19.
Captain don't care. Captain gets that damage. Captain, ooh. Captain gets that, nope. What? Captain get that 6 piercing. But now he gets to swing his sword
At the same skeleton?
at the same guy.
That's a hit.
Splendid.
Captain, my Captain. What the fuck, my Captain?
Captain. Captain. And since he's got flourish, he gets to add his charisma to his melee attacks.
I believe it's included in the attack.
It is, but I just find it funny that like yes, pirate.
He's a swashbuckler.
11 more.
Alrighty. Is that the pirate's turn?
Yep, that's his turn.
Skeleton number 9 raises up his blade, ready to strike, then falls to pieces, having been slain by the captain.
Captain!
Captain! Yeah! Number 9 was not the right number 9. Alrighty.
A number 9, Lord.
After 9, it ticks down, goes back around. Richter.
All right. I'm gonna try to booming bolt the giant one again.
Alright.
Wait, maybe not. Let me check. Do you think it would have a low wisdom?
I cannot answer
my
that
team.
question.
I meant to ask my team. Sorry. Nathan,
What?
do you think it would have a low wisdom? It could use the talisman of the fall from Fallen Stars.
Skeletons?
Yeah.
Skeletons? Kinda.
You do remember it does have magic resistance.
Yeah.
Oh.
It does have it's got shenanigans. But I mean, most skeletons, yes, they would have lower wisdom. But if you do shoot at it, it'll have advantage.
Why would it have advantage?
That's what most magical resistant gives it advantage against magic.
Oh, you said shoot at it.
Oh,
So I thought you meant literally shoot at it.
no.
Yeah, I was confused for a second. I was like, why?
No.
Well, okay. Well, then I probably won't use the talisman, so, I'll just do booming bullet.
Give me a shot. That fucking missed.
I shot my own foot.
Richter fires his rifle and it flies out of his hand. He's gonna scramble to pick it up for the rest of his turn. The bullet remains in the air and falls to the ground.
Fucking some Looney Tune shit. And then I'll use one of my charges for the Gilded on a Life. Cast a Healing Word.
Who you casting on?
Restroom, I'll be right back. Oh, wait. Did you miss?
Yeah?
What's the range
Why?
on that?
This man
no, it's
don't
30
remember he
feet.
got inspiration.
No, it's
Key crit failed.
you're not within. Are you within 30 feet of Captain?
No.
No, damn it. Yeah, Captain.
I also used my inspiration already.
Yeah, but no, Captain can make you re-roll.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
But no, you weren't close enough to him.
So I'll just do a Healing Word on myself.
Heal. You heal too.
That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Ticking down past Richter is skeleton number 5. Skeleton number 5 is gonna shoot at Richter, who shot at the big guy. No, he's not. That's skeleton number 5, everyone.
Man, I'm a lot like these skeletons, just shooting in my turn.
The skeleton looks at you. Maybe we aren't so different.
Just like finding like mutual trust in each other, even because we're just such bad shots.
Alrighty, it's the giant skeleton's turn.
And then we have another gold moment.
I can feel it in my bones, boy.
It's the giant skeleton's turn.
Moonbeam.
Take this L.
He rolled an 8.
He has disadvantage.
You watch as the giant skeleton lifts up his scimitar, ready to strike down Crafts as he just starts falling apart and crumbles into a pile of bones. The giant skeleton is defeated.
L that man.
Are the little skeletons still fighting?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, they got nothing to do with that.
Rip Bozo, as they say.
Look at him die! Want to eat next? Shut up.
Alrighty. Speaking of, ticks down, Sumikara and/or skeleton number 10.
I want to intimidate them to make them run away.
Okay.
Wait, is
This will spend your action or your bonus action.
it's a bonus action to move the moonbeam, right?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, all action intimidate.
Which one are you intimidating?
Can I group intimidate them? Intimidate all of them?
No, it would be targeting one, since they are focused on the things around, save for the snipers aiming at you guys.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, that would basically be a spell if you're trying to cast, like, cause fear or something.
Well, I'm not trying to cause fear. I'm just trying to be like, yo, we killed that big thing. You're not big. Go away.
You're also not a cleric.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just move my moonbeam to, I forget which skeleton goes after me, but that one.
Skeleton number 10.
Yes.
Alrighty, skeleton number 10 is going to roll a con save. That's a 7. One moment, I got a gift for this. Skeleton number 10 is defeated.
Let that be a warning, skeletons. Let that be a warning. And then for my action, I'm going to cure wounds myself. Because I think I can do that, or can I not?
Yes.
Okay. It's just
It's
casting
not
twice.
it's not recasting, it's just moving concentration.
Ooh, 10. We take those.
Alrighty. After Sumi goes Akira. Akira's gonna go swinging. First up with the staff. Thwack. Well, too bad she was aiming for number 1. She was still fighting it. Thanos snapping it. Akira's going to spend another key point. Flurry of blows. Going for skeleton number 5. No, she's not. She's going to try again. That's a hit on skeleton number 5. Dealing 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and skeleton number 5 goes down. Alrighty. Taking down initiative, that's Kara's turn. Goes to metal. There are 2 skeletons remaining. 7 and 11.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit. Which one's closer?
They're about equidistant.
I'll go for 7 then.
7. With a 16, that's a hit.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, fine.
Thunderous Smite blasts off. Roll damage, then the Thunderous Smite.
Just Nathan's simulating the skeleton reaction.
Oh boy, I can't wait. Oh!
Oh, I've been waiting for this for a while to jump these guys. Just pallid and
bludgeon.
holy light.
Already, and the thunder damage.
Alright.
Alrighty. As you hit the skeleton with the warhammer, you send that fucker into orbit.
I mean, they have to make a check?
You killed him with the bludgeoning damage.
Oh, damn.
Where'd he go? Ooh. Righty, there's your action.
Oh, hmm. And that,
Every time
how much? Hmm.
All that's left is number 11, who is squaring up
shoot.
with Crafts.
Do I have any movement left to go over to 11?
Yes.
Then I will move to 11, and then I guess in my turn.
Alrighty. 11
Am I,
gonna
wait,
swing.
well, I mean, am I near crafts for reference?
Yes.
Okay.
You are within interception range. It's gonna swing at Crafts. No, it ain't. That's its turn. Crafts.
Me? Hmm. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say none of them are left. Oh no, it's skeleton 11.
Skeleton 11.
I'm gonna use one of my magical stones and flick it at it.
Already, roll at disadvantage.
What?
It's in melee
Oh,
range.
oh, it's in melee range of me? Oh, I thought it was
Yeah, it
farther
just swung
away.
at you.
Oh, never mind then. I'm gonna punch him.
So anyway,
No.
that's a hit.
Yes, I am aware. I don't have to say that. It. 7.
Skeleton number 11, still standing.
Captain, Captain, kill this man. Kill this man, Captain. Captain will sword him. Captain, kill that fucker. Captain crit. Captain, oh, Captain, oh, Captain, my Captain. 14.
As if by force of habit, the captain swings his blade down, only to fall short of the skeleton, then quickly steps around him and, pirate executioner style, grabs him by the side of the head and slices his head clean off. End of combat.
Skelly.
The pirate captain will take a cocky bow, then also crumble to dust.
Damn. How fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Died as he lived. Bones.
Bone. Bone.
Cringe.
Sammy's just gonna continue setting up her tent.
Do not cringe the pirate captain. He deserves respect.
Just pick these nuts.
Atrophy on the spot.
Alrighty. That's Abercrombie and Stitch.
He burned our crops, poisoned our water supply, and delivered a plague unto our houses.
Really?
He did? No! But are we just gonna stand around until he dies? That guy was just there to start shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just there to start shit. He burned our crops, poisoned our water supply, and delivered a plague unto our houses. He did? No!
Alrighty. With combat out of the way, you're able to easily set up camp for the night.
Ooh, Shilly. Shilly Billy. Ooh. Ooh, Shilly Billy. You do
Oh,
not.
Billy, why you got to do me like that?
Am I the only one who can appreciate the masterpiece that is this movie and its intricacies and understanding of the emotions of the characters? This movie doesn't stink. You stink! Oh, Billy, why you gotta do that to me?
I think you
So
said it.
anyway,
Why you gotta
Jimmy's
be like
just
that, Billy?
Why
Or, I
why
don't
do you have to be like that, Billy?
All right, long rest, you machinima.
know.
No, my
any
favorite. My
any
favorite.
nightly rituals being done?
Robin's been coming.
You are able to do your crafting while on the road, as long as you have the tools, by the way. I've said this several times, but
I can
only
make the
Sumi seems to
tools.
get it.
First off, I can
I'm
make my own
smart.
tools. Second of all,
Yeah, just because you can doesn't mean you do, because you never do, because you just sit there like goo.
no, because I can't. No, first off, I said that I can, not that I do. I never said that I do. I said that I can. So if anybody
I
needs
said you
tools, I can
never
make
do.
tools.
Mr. Can.
That's right.
I mean, the only
Mr.
thing that
Snail.
I like,
My
I only have
my,
really,
my motto: craft can.
You can't though. You'd never do.
I no craft can. Not that I do. Not that I always do. No, just craft can.
Snail.
No,
um,
no. Lesser Vulpus. Yeah, that's right. Look at that.
Snail.
Malding.
Mollusking.
Oh!
Look at you, you're silly like that little snail. Because you're a
Mald.
snail.
Yes, Richter?
I'm bigger than you.
You're a little snail.
Mauled.
Yes, Richter?
See, even.
I don't remember. I don't even fucking
I've
remember anymore. So
got a funny.
I have no idea in place.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, because I have the
I
smithing
can't
tools.
really do any crafting while I'm out here anyway. So
Yeah, you can. You could do the. You
I
could do
craft
your
all the
little.
time.
You could do your weapon experimenting.
I thought I would need like my blacksmith's tools,
I have those.
but I feel like you would also need a forge, but I guess not.
You
Nope.
I
the
want
the
to try and
smith
make a wand.
the blacksmith's tools comes with a bellows that you can use in a campfire.
Okay, well then I'll have to buy one when I get back to town. But if I want, I can experiment with it, and if Crafts is willing to let me,
Yeah.
let me have some.
Whoever wants to do a tool check, go ahead and roll for it.
Yeah, go for it.
I would like. I want to try just
If you're
using one
feeling
of the
crafty,
gems.
that's fine by me.
Or like one of the rods, kind of. See if I can set up a spell on it.
I'm gonna be trying to experiment with the halberd that I have in my bag.
Wait, would I be able to since I did the cooking?
You have not done cooking for the day, you did it yesterday.
Yeah, this would be in the evening.
You can do the staff or cooking.
Okay, well then I can't, never mind.
I love that gif.
You
The
could
carrot one?
see
The
if
carrot.
you could see if maybe Craft can help you with the wand.
Yeah, I know magic.
I can't craft it today because I am supplying you all with inspiration.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you want me to craft it?
Yeah.
Do you have wood carving tool proficiency?
I've got no. I've got leather. I've got alchemists, leather, smiths, thieves, and tinkerers, and then I know how to drive a car.
Then no, you
so
cannot. Your driver's
Never
license
mind.
means nothing here.
Okay, well I'm just gonna do my roll for the
I'm
halberd
forklift
and
certified.
I'll just get out of the way. 21.
For the what?
I'm experimenting on the halberd in my bag of holding.
Alrighty. By expending 50 gold, which is reduced to 25 because of the major success, you were able to successfully craft. Go ahead and give me that d20.
15.
Alrighty. 15. All right. Experimenting with the halberd. Uh, you sort of dig your tools into it, then realize if you sharpen it here and there, it can become a much more effective weapon, easily turning your halberd into a +1 halberd.
Oh, we found the roll to do +1s. Do you
Well-
want to change that, or do you want me to?
More
I got it.
so.
It's not like we can influence it, but at least we found it.
I mean, you could
Yeah,
probably
that's-
figure out how to make more +1 daggers for the project now.
Yeah.
Richter
If I-
now knows the recipe for a +1 dagger,
Oh,
or for +1ing melee weapons.
Would he be able to?
sorry.
Would he be able to +1 my scimitar? Or no, since it's
No.
enchanted.
Your scimitar has an uncommon enchantment on it, or an uncommon modification. The +1s from crafting are uncommon modifications.
Well, that just means
A weapon can only benefit from one modification at a time.
I just I'm refreshing my page to look, and so since I now can +1 anything, I have 2 daggers and a longsword, so we can make how much? So adding the +1 longsword and the 2 +1 daggers that I can eventually make. How many will we have craft for the thing that Tara?
Tara's project.
Because I thought Nathan was keeping track.
How many daggers?
Yeah, because now
let's
I know how
see.
to make a +1. I can turn a weapon into a +1, so I could probably turn my 2 daggers into +1 plus my longsword.
I've got 3 +1 daggers on me currently, and I've got enough magical material or magical metal to make 4 more +1 daggers. Since daggers weigh 1 pound.
Okay, and then I'll make 2 more that I have on me.
Oh, and then I
Thank you.
have my own dagger.
Yeah,
I started with.
thank you, Kat. I was just trying to remember how much he had.
Yeah, I've got a lot of this stuff on me.
Yeah, because I didn't remember, because I knew that you had talked about how you had some stuff to make more. I just wasn't remembering exactly what. So, okay, well that's just pretty good for the future now. But that's my crafting done.
All right.
Richter will chill out cleaning his weapons.
Let me just -25. Okie doke. So there's that out of the way. Who would like to craft next?
Yeah. I mean. What to
I
do?
can.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me that roll. With an 18, you are able to successfully craft more Barty Barn Bombs for everybody. It'll cost 50 GP for supplies. Okie dokie. Everybody would get a crunch of inspiration.
Yeah. Let's see here. Hmm. And I guess the only thing I would be able to do if I were to do something work related was to make potions, or to smith also. What do y'all think? More potions or smithing?
Potions.
All right.
Do you have alchemy supplies on hand?
Yes. It's one of the things I bought. Or at least I should.
Looking through your inventory, I'm not seeing any.
Oh. Oh, you're right.
You might have bought
Was it
leatherworking or
good?
thieves'
Yeah.
tools.
No, yeah, I know I bought leatherworking and thieves' tools. I know I did. Could have sworn I thought I had alchemy ones as well. Meh. Smithing it is, I guess.
Alrighty, what would you like to make?
Let's
I have
see.
alchemist supplies.
Oh, see? She's got alchemist supplies. Can I borrow yours? And do we have any
What are you
that,
using them for?
I don't know. I'm about to find out what I'm going to be able to make. I don't know if you guys want any more, like, scorpion chitin, potion. Try and make something out of that again.
I suggest healing.
Uh, I've got, oh, yeah, okay, sure, I'll do that. I didn't know if you want me to experiment. Like with the
No.
the like that like the turtle stuff that you got. Besides just the meat, because didn't we get something else from it?
You got 300 GP worth of turtle parts. Or, Titan turtle parts.
Yeah, see, I could make something out of that.
Bruh, Ultimus, you're fucking vile sometimes.
What about my bios?
No, nothing on that. Just what you can make with the Titan turtle is fucking hysterical.
Yeah, see? We could find out.
Wait, aren't I holding the snapping turtle parts and plating?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
No.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just use this giant's toe.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me a crafting check.
Wee.
Alrighty.
Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, let me see. 20 plus is major success. There is no income expenditure from this, but you will be spending the toe. And the DC will be increased slightly. So you will automatically get one of these items, but go ahead and roll a 1d4 minus 3 for it, or no, minus 2.
Two.
Nice. With the 2, you are able to craft up 3 potions of hill giant strength.
Oh. Rolling up. Oh, now I got 4 of them.
You
See?
do?
Yeah, because I have 1 already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had 3 toes.
Now imagine
3
all of the
toes.
melee attackers have this during the fight.
There you go. See, now you guys all. Now I can give one to Metal, and that'll raise Metal's if he drinks that for 1 hour. Metal, Metal, you're listening?
Mm,
There you go.
yeah.
Thank you. Like wait, like hold my finger in front of his face, like over here. I've got a potion of Hill Giant Strength. I will give you said potion of Hill Giant Strength. Once you drink it for 1 hour, you will have a strength of 21.
Okay.
Sound good? I will give you one
Yeah.
potion. Splendid. Use it as you will.
Alrighty, I'll add it to
Uh,
Metal's inventory.
yeah. Stumi, do you plan to be a little? Do you plan to get into melee?
I'm a bit of a
Since
midline
you,
fighter. It depends on the attacks.
yeah,
If it would be
exactly.
better for me to be in the back or the front.
Probably be better for you to be in the back. Well, in
I
either
plan to
case, then,
primarily use magic first and melee later.
yeah. I guess that works fine.
Can
Kara,
make
on
the
the
same
other hand,
decision.
this will probably work very nicely with you.
Yeah.
Small
Have a
as in
potion
Turning
of Hill
her.
dex.
Giant. Yeah, but it's still she can still use strength.
Yeah, monks can use either or.
Yeah, it's versatile.
Oh, I thought that they just did
No,
dex. Teehee.
no, they get
No,
versatility.
no, it's terrifying, I know.
There, I'll give Kara one as well, so I'm down to 2. Richter, you're gonna be focusing on your gun.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll hold on to the other 2 just in case. There.
For reference, by turning Kara's strength score to 21, you basically give her a +1 to everything.
Yeah, see.
Alrighty, potion applied. That's crafting knocked out of the way for Richter Sumian Crafts. Alrighty, righty. Just gonna go ahead and long rest
Okay, but
everybody.
can Kara craft?
No, NPCs cannot craft.
We pack up and continue.
Everyone would have a relatively restless night. You're beginning to sense like dark energies in the air the closer you get to the temple.
The vibes are not good.
Your vibe is horrendous. Oh wait, actually, I have an image of that. It's also a very upset elderly woman.
What?
I've got to scroll past all of the guild cheese Pokemon.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna go
There
ahead
it
and
is.
continue in the meantime.
Yes. There you go. Your vibe fucking sucks.
As you're continuing on, you begin to notice. Yeah, I went ahead and rolled it in advance. You guys basically got a free day of just thing. So, uh, as nightfall begins to encroach, you find yourself at the end of the cliff face. And one moment. As mentioned by your comrades, being Richter Rico, or Wilfred Rico, yeah, Richter, I was there once. You would begin to arrive at a cave at the base of the mountain.
Well, since we're not supposed to go up, I guess we go down.
It did say there'd be it looked like an illusion, so.
I guess I'll rub my eyes with magic.
Wait,
Crafts.
should we?
Hmm?
Sorry. Should we
Go ahead.
probably rest before we continue? Or did we
Did we-
just rest?
Nothing happened.
You guys had an uneventful day. So it is a
Oh, okay. I
new
thought it was
day, and
like
you are
more
arriving
time.
at you are arriving at the cave at nightfall.
Oh, okay. That's what I can. Okay. Sorry.
I'm up for whatever.
I would also like to point out, with your passive insights, investigations, and perceptions, you would notice that the dinosaur population is severely limited in this area, including like the Chinwa never, or Chewingas never made an appearance once. It would seem that critters would take caution to stay away from this area.
Even the dinosaurs don't like it.
I wonder if
Even
we
the
could get
mystical
dinosaurs to
fellas.
come fight with us.
He just said that they're not over here.
Yeah, but maybe we could feed them and put on some blinders so they don't realize where they're going, you know?
You want to tame a dinosaur?
I don't know.
I'm game, but it's probably not gonna go well for us.
I think I'd rather not, so we don't have to worry about it being turned against us.
Oh, no, she's got no, she's worried about it.
What?
Crown of madness on a dinosaur of anger.
Shut, snail. But yeah, I guess we can like look
I
around
didn't
instead.
even.
What was that? Sumi?
We could look around, do some scouting. Since I assume since it's night, we're probably tired and would want to rest and do some crafting before officially going in. But might as well check
Alrighty.
and see what's around here. See if there's any traps or any openings.
Did you want to rest in the cave or stay out?
Check the cave first.
Alrighty.
See if there's
Go
danger
ahead
in
and
it.
give me investigations for whoever would like to.
I will help crafts. Oh wait, yeah, I'll help crafts.
Let's go. You hear that, guy? She's helping me. Watch me now won this. Let's go!
With advantage.
Oh!
Not one again, not one again!
Let's go!
2 for
Let's go!
2!
Let's go for 2 for 2! 2 for 2! Let's go! Damn. This is so funny.
At first, Crafts doesn't really seem to like be paying close attention to the cave, instead just kind of looking at the ground and observing the ancient magic. When Sumi gives him a little slap on the shoulder and points to the cave, Crafts, you immediately spot the illusionary wall within, as well as a tunnel going up into darkness far beyond your dark vision.
Peculiar. Yeah, there's some fuck shit over there.
As for any potential traps in the cave, you would not notice anything.
Let's go check the tunnel and see where it goes before we rest near it.
All right.
It is a vertical tunnel. Drops straight down into the cave.
Oh, so like a trash chute.
Yes, but it is a
We're at the
very
end of it.
large. Yes, it is very large.
Like in
You're looking at a
Arachne?
10 by 10. You're looking at a 10 by 10 hole.
Like the hole in the ceiling of the cave for the refight?
No. You are far, far, far away from that.
Yeah, I know we're far away from it. I'm saying, is it another hole randomly in the ceiling? Like the other one that had the light in it or whatever?
Not randomly. Wilfred and Rico did inform you about this.
Did they?
They said it looked to have been dug by a purple worm.
Oh. Oh.
Isn't
So
that
is
the
it just in
devil?
the ceiling, or is it like a hole that goes from the ceiling and then into the floor?
Is a hole that goes from the ceiling straight up.
Okay. So that's the only hole? Or is that the magic hole?
The other hole would be the entrance to the cave.
Okay.
The illusionary wall is against the far wall.
Yeah, so let's go see the illusion wall.
You head on over to the illusion wall.
I poke it with a stick.
The stick passes through.
I poke the floor, seeing if there's a trap, because I'm learning.
You poke the floor. It is the floor.
I will walk through.
As you pass on through the illusionary wall, you see before you a giant circular, what looks to be just a big sandstone circle. You'll notice runes going all along the edges.
Can I read the runes?
Go ahead and let me check real quick. No.
Crafts, what do they say?
What Elven is my language.
With Elven, you are unfortunately unable to determine it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Metal, what do they say?
Metal, you speak
Huh?
Metal, you speak demon or dragon? What was it?
Big,
Doesn't
Oh,
he
he speaks big
giant?
people?
big and abyssal.
Okay, so he speaks he speaks big
Abyssal and
people and
giant.
Can
yeah, so
anyone
he
read
speaks
this?
no, I was right. He does speak demon.
Kara included? Calendula included?
Calendula can't read.
Well, maybe she
Okay.
can get a vibe from the writing, okay?
I do have the undercommon given to me from the armor. Other than the common, draconic, and dwarvish.
Crafts, don't you have, like, a language magic?
I didn't bring it with me.
Hmm.
I didn't prepare it.
Alright. In Draconic, Victor is able to read those foolish enough to enter present a piece of the eight.
Oh.
I guess one of the artifacts?
present a piece of the eight. One of the
Victor,
he's
go touch it
wearing
with
it.
your arm.
He's wearing it. She's wearing it.
I'm just gonna walk up and like hold my armor in front of it.
As you hold out your arm, the gauntlet of life begins to glow a blinding light, and with a flash, the room is completely swallowed up in this light.
Turn it down!
As the light fades away, you see before you a large purple portal, and the runes glowing upon the sandstone circle. It would appear that this was the trigger for an arcane gate, as crafts with your detect magic would realize.
You dare!
Thanks. I think I didn't notice.
You'll watch as the draconic runes shift, now reading out, "A great danger awaits you within this temple of death. Do not falter, do not yield, and welcome to the Temple of the Broken Moon." And that's where we'll end today's session.
That's just a crescent moon. What do you mean broken?
Wow.
Chloe! Your mom lets you have 2
Timmy.
longer than me! Your mom